Yes. Yes.
All right. I believe we're live. Hey guys, it's Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, and welcome back to another episode of Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's Up. This is episode 64 of the Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! Podcast, and I am very happy to be with all of you guys tonight. Normally I start these streams off with, a little more excitement, a little more energy. I'll read the people of, everyone who donated, the list of people who donated last week, and we kind of have a little bit of a routine here, introduce everyone. It is a full crew here today, but unfortunately, this stream is not going to start that way. There is something that I feel I need to tell you guys. Unfortunately, it is not good news. There's someone in the community who I'm sure most of you guys are probably familiar with. His name is Davis Enos. The name Davis, I mean, he has a few different usernames, but he's been someone that's been around since the beginning of Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything 5 years ago. Unfortunately, we learned today, about 4 hours ago, that Davis passed away and is no longer with us. It's shocking news that I'm still processing and still mourning. There's a lot of things in life as you live that don't make sense, that don't seem fair. And I think this is an example of that. And this is the embodiment of exactly that. I have so many good memories of Davis. Again, he is the kind of guy that a content creator dreams comes into their community. He came into my community 5 years ago, and I quickly developed a very close friendship with him. And not only was he there through, Clueless Gamers and Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, but he was there for so many moments in my life. A couple of breakups, a couple of heartbreaks, deaths of family members that, I will always cherish the advice that he gave. And as I said, he's the guy that any content creator dreams comes into their community. He's also the guy that any person dreams comes into their life. I mean, he really was just an amazing human being that I'm so thankful I got to know over these last 4.5, 5 years. And I know a lot of you probably are familiar with Davis. I know he was very active in my Discord. I know he made a lot of friends. It was hard for him not to make friends. He was just such a nice, chill guy. And I know this is the first time that a lot of you guys are hearing this news. I mean, he was our age. I think he was 28, 29. A father, a son, a friend. And so I know this is very difficult for probably a lot of people to hear, as it's been for me to hear, as it's been for everyone in this room to hear. But again, this is another example of just not being able to fully understand why things happen in life, and just another reminder to hold the people that you love close to you, to never take anyone for granted, to never take another day for granted. And Davis, one of my favorite memories of Davis was I did a stream where we listened to Nick T, Nameling's music, and about 5 minutes after I ended my stream, I got an Instagram live notification, and he went live on Instagram, and he was playing the acoustic version of all the music that Nick T had just released, songs that he had just heard of 20 minutes ago, and he was playing and trying to sing the best that he could, and it was just so... that he was a whimsical guy. That's just the kind of person that he was, just really a selfless human being. And when I envision the 40, 50 person Jump Festa parties that I want to have in the future, he's a guy that is at the top of my invite list. And if it wasn't for distance, I'm sure he would have been here at some point. I'm sure he would have, been in my presence, and I would have been able to hang out with him, as I've hung out with a lot of people that I've really adored from my community. And knowing that that's never going to happen hurts a lot. But I know that Davis is in a good place right now. He's in a better place. And I'm confident right now, is with a beautiful woman up in heaven who looks exactly like Emma Besso. I'm confident on that. And so that brings me comfort. That makes me a little happy. But this is a tough one to swallow. 5 years a content creator, 5 years of building what's been, I think, an amazing community. And it's news that you just never want to hear. It's something that you never want to experience. It's the shitty part of life. I mean, there's no other way to say it.
Yeah.
And so Davis, you will always be immortalized in this channel. This channel will never forget you. The things you've done for me as a person and as a content creator. You know, I don't have a bad word to say about you, man. Rest in peace. Love you, dude. You know, do you guys have anything to add?
I mean, I guess I'll start. I have a lot to say about Davis. He, I've never had like a more, and like obviously I love all you guys, but I don't think I've ever met a more supportive person in my journey with you. I mean, Davis was, yeah, like you said, and like, yes, it was awesome that he had just learned those songs like immediately, but he was the first person ever to learn a Namelink song. He was the first person ever to cover a Mom Fight song. I've never received that kind of like outpouring of love and support from someone like to that extent. You know, I have a lot of great memories with Davis. Him and I have had a lot of back and forth. You know, sometimes I laugh about how, you know, we maybe accidentally overran his Minecraft house with monsters on a pretty experimental night. But you know, it was a staple, I think, of our friendship there. It was definitely the last thing I was expecting. Like just opening up Facebook a half hour before I went to class today. Yeah. You know, seeing the outpouring of love for him, and that's something that I was really happy to see. Though it wasn't just one person like talking about it. He, at least on his Facebook profile, had a lot of outpouring. There's clearly a lot of people that loved and cared about him, and that made, you know, brought me, you know, some kind of comfort. Of course, and I do want to say this for all you, because I know a lot of you may have been asking what happened to him. We don't have any details, and it's very likely that we never will about, you know, what had happened. So I just ask that all of you all sort of respect his family in this time, and just sort of accept the fact that we may never know the exact events. We just know that he's no longer with us.
I actually got a story about Davis. As you guys know, I started streaming not long ago. Feels like forever ago because of the outpouring of love I received from mostly Dylan's community, and there's some of you that have met me through just coming to my Twitch channel. But I don't know, so I started streaming about 7-8 months ago, and I remember I was just streaming, hanging out, and I was playing Fortnite at the time, or Fork Knife as I like to call it. And I remember I was like asking to play with followers who wanted to play, and I ended up playing with Davis. So I got him on the chat. We were playing, and it's funny because everybody says I'm good at Fortnite. I personally don't think I'm good at Fortnite. I think I'm very average at Fortnite. I just kind of have fun and mess around. But I remember playing with him, and we were just talking about life, and he was such a nice guy. Very down to earth, very cool, very respectable. We played a game. I remember winning, and he was just like, just the excitement, and it was such a fun time. So I definitely wanted to make sure I mentioned that. And even the short amount of time that I knew him, he was a very nice guy, and a very welcome member to my community. I know your community. So
yeah, I mean, I don't have much to add. I mean, we can say over and over again how he was an amazing person in this community. And even when we first started doing like the talking into the brain stuff, he was a name that would pop up and you'd be like, oh, Davis, like, how's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. Like, and he was always in there, always chatting with us, even off stream chatting with probably all of us, just about anything and everything, just daily life. And he was a good person. He was a good friend, and someone we're definitely gonna miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just sucks to see, like, you know, you guys are looking at that probably Legends bar at home there on the bottom, and, you know, his name just keeps scrolling across, which I think is, it's pretty surreal. One of my, you know, just favorite connections always with Davis that Shadowrun was talking about in the comments is when we really started all this stuff and we started Brains. I mean, that was one of my lines that was always, like, just a staple of these podcasts was Davis clipped that. Like, he clipped every great moment that we had on this podcast, and he'd tag us on Twitter after, and yeah, it just sucks that I won't be able to ever say that anymore. And yeah, I know, it's hard. It's just unbelievable. It really is.
Yeah.
It's unexplainable and just doesn't feel real still, and it's just one of those things in life that just, why, you know, and you never get an answer on that. But, you know, at the end of the day, Davis was so supportive of what everyone here was doing. He was so supportive of so many people. And he would have wanted us to have the best Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's Up episode that we could possibly have. And so that's what we're going to do. So we are going to obviously continue with this show and, you know, talk about 64. But it wouldn't have felt right if we didn't start off by just kind of memorializing him and just kind of remembering him, obviously, with this horrific news. And goes without saying to obviously respect his family's privacy, and thoughts and prayers to obviously his family, to everyone in the community that knew him, and to just, everyone that was involved in his life.
Yeah. I don't know, it's just crazy. I mean, even talking about that Minecraft stuff, like he
built
was
that replica.
He was so detailed in recreating his home into Minecraft, and it was like
it was a good home.
It was so like it resembled it perfectly. I remember him showing a picture. I think it was in Discord or whatever, and it's just I don't know. It's just I really can't process that.
Yeah.
It's just insane.
Yeah.
I mean, we just opened those cards. He just sent us Yu-Gi-Oh
You guys
cards
saw it,
like 3
Yeah.
weeks ago.
Yeah.
Some of them are over there. Like it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, we have the metal card. I mean, like we each have our sort of guide,
Yeah.
like almost like a bit of a piece of him. It's like a guardian angel for each of us.
It is.
So, and I don't think that was the intention when he initially sent it, but that's sort of what's, at least for me, felt like now.
Yeah, you know, when someone passes, they're still part of your life. You just have to keep their memory alive. And Davis, for everything you've done for me, for everything you've done for this channel, I'll never forget you, man. Even 10 years from now, I'm never going to forget you, dude. And just from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being you. And you will always be immortalized by Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything. I promise you that. That is my promise to you, my man. But rest in peace, my friend. Does anyone else have anything to add?
I think the only thing, and it's something you touched upon before we went live, about like how whenever we imagined having those big, gatherings, the big, 40-person jump fest, as if that would ever be a thing. We always imagined having him here. So a big regret of mine is never having to meet him, being able to meet him in person, and for that to come to fruition. Of course, those parties probably will still come to fruition, but just there will definitely be a missing presence there.
Yeah. I'm actually going to where he lived in December and then again in May. Yeah. And I was like planning on reaching out to him like in advance when I was getting close to going, and it's something that now, I won't even have the opportunity to do, which just is unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, we would have met him at some point.
Oh, it was a definite.
It
felt like a definite.
Yeah, it really did.
That'll be a, just sucks. Well, at this, just another reminder, hold your loved ones close, don't take things for granted, and just, live your life like Davis would have.
Right.
Just happy, supportive, and positive. Rest in peace, my friend.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can transition into the Sevens Up section of the podcast.
I think that's a good idea.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and obviously, a lot of you guys are in my Discord. Feel free to reach out to anyone you need to if you want to talk. If you want to talk in general, that's fine. Do whatever you have to do right now. It's completely fine. But we are going to obviously talk about Sevens Up. It's what Davis would have wanted. It's obviously why we're live on Wednesday nights. And this podcast is obviously going to be dedicated to Davis this episode, and maybe every Sevens Up episode from here on out, honestly. So we are going to begin. So I do want to thank every single one of you who donated or super chatted in the last episode of Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens Up. So big thank you to Jack Knight, Drago Blue, Nexo, Philip Rosewood, Kaio Cesar Campos, TNX Rail, Alden Tolbert, Pickrick, Best Cowboy Cad Bane, Sin Cloud, Legendary Duels, Nicholas Horton, Goose, Fasty, The Flail Lips 101, X-Slayer, Ivrea, Limestone, Cassius, C. Sanadvan, Pink Penguin, Adola Burst, Taker Napper, Mega Karibo, Elaine, Kantan Kuriyami, Johan Udai, Solid Snack, Entame, Chapel of Flapple, and very fitting, Davis Enos.
Wow,
Last but not least.
what a name to end with there.
Yeah, stay safe, everyone. That was the message.
Wow.
Yeah. That's when we were going on with all the flooding last week with
That's
Hurricane
right.
Ida.
Just a selfless guy. Yeah. Well, I guess we will start our discussions on the episode. And it is important to note that we heard this news a few hours ago.
Yeah.
So if we heard it like right now, I don't think we'd be able to talk. But we've had time to discuss and process, and so obviously I know there's a lot of people that are probably very still shocked, which is understandable. But Tiger versus Luke. I said in my review, I thought it took a little bit of a step down, episode quality-wise, for me. I think because of the repetitiveness, ultimately, with Luke Mann's dueling. But general thoughts, what did you think of the episode?
So, I kind of mentioned this to you before we went live, but like, as it started and the duel first commenced, they're out there, they're going back and forth. I'm like, wow, this is shaping up to look like a really good duel, a really good episode. We get a little bit into, the family, what they do.
Right.
Rook's talking about how he doesn't want to live his life being another gear in the cog of society. He wants to, be himself and do this and do that. And then Tiger's just ripping him to the ground, and out of nowhere he becomes the Luke Man, which to me honestly seems like a meme, like the way that he acts. Like it's just he just, I get like there's like a comedic aspect to it, and it's also like that thing he was so ashamed of now is helping him become even more powerful, I guess, in a way. But I would have loved to see Rook kind of do it himself, come back, win the duel on his own, not controlled by whatever mask might be controlling him as the Luke Man. And then, that being said, like, he comes in, then you're like, wow, he's really turned a new leaf. He is clearly the best duelist he already was, but now at this point we get to watch him take his sister down, who is, to our knowledge, like the one person who can actually beat him in a duel. And instead it's almost like he gets copped out by the Luke Man rather than being himself.
Yeah.
So that part of the episode kind of disappointed me a little bit.
That's fair. Nick T, your general thoughts.
Well, in general, so I totally agree with what he said. I felt like it was almost, even though, yes, already, like, Luke is, like, the best duelist of the show, right? That's a given. But it almost feels like all the critiquing that we gave to Roman, were like, oh, like, her, like, significant wins are when she's, like, amped up or hungry. And it's like, oh, well, now all Luke's, like, future wins, while in this part of the arc, you're just going to be as the Luke Man? Well, even though, like, yes, the last duel, he'd won. But, like, you get my point. And, like, it felt like a bit of a cop-out. On one hand, though, I do appreciate the fact that it's, like, not exactly Luke getting another win. It's the Luke Man, if you want to say it that way.
Right.
Other than that, I feel like the episode did, like, a little substance content-wise. Yes, we got, like, introduced to, like, the family, the family estate. We met the great-grandfather, who I expected to be as, like, a serious character, and it turns out he's just basically a very old version of Luke. He's a kind of...
Every old man is in the
Every
show.
old man in the show, but like he the way he was like very intimidating at first. And it's like, oh, he's just a goofball.
Yeah, you can call me Travis. What was his nickname?
Gavin.
Gavin. Yeah. Dredge, what do you think of the episode?
Overall, I thought it was a decent episode. Happy with the result, 9-0, keeping the streak
Good
alive.
job, you,
Obviously, thank you.
Good job, Joe.
And we all picked it, so we were all going down together. So that's the good thing. But I have to agree with what Cal and Nick T said. Kind of was just thought it was decent. Nothing really mind blowing. They give it, the endings would really kind of caught my attention. When you see the interaction with Yugioh and is it Euro?
Yes.
Euro. Okay.
That's Euro.
Yes.
Yeah, that interaction seemed very interesting. I think it's going to lead up to the next episode.
And we'll talk about that.
Yeah, definitely talk about that later,
of
of course. But overall, yeah, decent episode. I honestly, I was hoping Tiger would beat him, and then once obviously the cop out was the Luke Man, I was like, yeah, does it even count? So overall, decent episode. Looking forward though to the next one and the finale. So
17-0. Does Luke beat the Undertaker's record? Does he get to 22-0, or does it end before then?
no, I think the real question is: does Luke beat the Undertaker's record, or do I beat the Undertaker's record?
That wasn't my
Wow.
question.
I know it wasn't.
'Cause
But
you're
that-
gonna beat
but,
the
but that's
Undertaker's
the question you should be asking.
The Luke Man is losing.
Pete, what are your thoughts on the episode?
I thought it was pretty
But no.
mediocre, to be honest.
Yeah.
It just,
Whoa.
I don't know. I feel like we definitely took a step down in quality. I completely agree with that. And it just, I don't know. It was just a little boring, and you got some interesting backstory with the gears, like the insight into Luke, like maybe the reason why he hates gears. I feel like it's not the entire reason of like him saying he doesn't want to just be a cog in society, which is also weirdly, and they pointed out in the episode, like the most profound thing that he's ever said on this entire show. I feel like there might be a little bit more of that, considering he had gaps in memory and was trapped around gears. There's more of like what's going on with him and his family there. But I can understand that of like, you're part of a bloodline, you're being forced into something and resisting against it because you hate it.
Yeah.
Right.
Which makes me wonder, like, is Tiger, like, she's all into music and fighting, like, is she giving that up to become eventually a part of Gears, or is that just the males of the family?
Well, he said as the oldest son.
Yeah.
So
So
maybe
like,
that's-
is she, I guess, is just free to do whatever she wants, but like that stuff was interesting, but I'm more excited for the next duels coming.
I
It just, I don't know, the Luke Man thing, I loved it with Yugioh, but now it's like, I don't know, like, is that all we're gonna do with Luke's character now? Is as soon as he's in trouble, he switches to that, and then he's unbeatable?
Right.
Well,
Like, I don't want to see that developing at all.
It could be.
Of course.
I mean, we just don't know. But so we all were kind of a little not as high on this episode as
It was
previous
one of
ones.
my lesser favorite
Of the
episodes
arc.
of the arc.
Yeah, I
agree
said
with
that. I
that.
would agree with
Yeah, I
that.
agree with that.
Yugioh, though, had a very fascinating comment, and I wanted to talk to you guys about this. Yugioh said to the drone, "It seems Luke couldn't use fusion against Roa. I wonder why that is." Or something along those lines. Why? That was a very confusing comment for me, because that would imply that Yugioh was not the one who gave Luke the fusion card.
Oh.
That would imply that Yugioh is not the one that gave Luke the Luke Man mask.
No,
And so,
it's the drone. It's got to be.
So you think the drone is actually planning some sort of coup against?
You guys really don't know who it is? It's swirly.
And Shiose saying also that was the drone.
The drone said that,
not
Oh, the
Yugioh.
drone said that. Okay. Well, either way, but Yugioh, I'm pretty sure, agreed. So that would imply, unless Yugioh is hiding something, that neither of them know. Neither of them gave Luke fusion.
Right.
Right. That's what that would imply.
Which,
But I
it would
also
definitely
feel
imply the drone didn't give him fusion.
the drone did not.
Do you think Yugioh still might?
But Yugioh still, I think, is still playing on his own team.
So process of elimination. All we're left with is swirly.
right? I don't trust him at all.
Yugioh.
I don't trust Swirly at all. He's the closest one
See?
to Luke.
For once, Pete's
I
dreaming.
mean,
You know he hates swirly.
We
I
don't
don't
know
know about
Swirly's face. We don't
Right.
know Swirly's name.
That could be
We
the
don't know what
sixth
Swirly
sibling
does.
there.
We don't even know if
I
that's
think-
And then the
Swirly's voice.
sixth sibling is the one orchestrating all of this.
Okay,
That's how
that's
I'm
fair,
seeing
that's
it.
fair.
Swirly will beat Luke in the finale.
You think the arc
Oh my
ends?
god!
He just jumps with that.
Bold prediction. There you go. There's
Man,
I'm
there's
going
going
with
with
it.
both feet.
Swirly beats-
Jeez.
Swirly will beat Luke in the
Swirly
finale.
will beat Luke
That's
in
where
the
I'm
finale.
leaning right now. We are going to predict what the finale duel
I
is going to
actually
be
am kinda
after
similar to
Asana
that.
Nail. So we are going to get into that. Yugioh's comment I thought was interesting. So do you guys still believe that Yugioh, because it's obviously not the doll, or Mr. Goha as we used to call him, do you still believe that Yugioh is the one controlling Luke and orchestrating all of this?
I do.
I don't know if I do.
Not entirely.
Yeah, I don't know if I do.
No.
He's definitely playing him like his puppet and using
Well,
him to do things. But I think that the actual Luke Man thing, I think it's literally a mask, like a drone mask on his head
Oh, it is.
controlling him.
Well, I agree with that, but
So-
who's controlling the drone mask? You think that's an independent entity, or do you think someone's controlling
Well,
it?
it could be the same as the drone mask that was controlling Mimi.
Well,
I think
that's-
he's saying it is AI. It is sentient,
Yeah.
but it's being directed. I think it's being directed by Yugioh.
I would think it's an AI with a program set of what it's supposed to do.
I don't know if Yugioh would withhold information against the doll.
I do.
What do you
I don't know if he
mean?
would. Because the doll doesn't know how Luke got fusion, or couldn't use fusion against Roa. So the doll clearly by that statement is implying, I have no idea how Luke got fusion.
I
thought it was
don't know
an
because I
interesting
think the
line.
proprietress has often favored Yudan, and has faced
Also-
consequences for that.
Also, can we talk about how Jordan just got out of jail and they didn't explain it?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's nothing.
I
kinda
mean,
glossed
it's
over that.
probably implied that the proprietress somehow saved him.
I guess.
But they could have shown us,
Yeah.
right, or said
It's
it.
one of those off-screen things that, don't worry about it.
I hope it's something that they allude to in again, Monday, Friday analogy. I hope it's something that they allude to, because there's no reason to cry over it right now if in 65 they're going to say, oh, this is how he was.
Hey, I'm going to tell you right now,
Yeah.
they're not going to explain it.
I
I
They're
have
not
to
gonna.
agree with Pete. They're not going to explain
Listen,
it.
these are one of these things that TV shows, every TV show does this.
Yeah.
It's just like, just roll with it. They're not
top-
going to explain it to you.
top, if I put that as one of my top 10 unanswered questions, that'd be valid.
I
That'd be
think that'd be
valid.
pretty ridiculous. Honestly, you're grasping at straws if that's on the top 10.
no, I don't think so. 'Cause
Who's the
maybe
girl on
this
the
show
phone, bro?
answers
Number
that
one.
many
well, the
questions.
girl on the
That's it.
phone is number 1 right now.
Right.
The alien girls
Nice,
is number
nice.
2, but we'll probably get answers.
They
on
serve
that.
their purpose. That's
alien
Yeah,
it.
but where
girls?
they
They
came? Where
serve
they
their
come from?
purpose.
Oh my
Serve
god,
their
there's so
purpose.
much more to
They
them,
just disappeared.
bro.
I like that question.
Yeah.
Maybe the people, if that Num Num Galaxy thing was real,
Sweet
that will be
Chicago.
our next villains at some point.
I think it could be.
Love my-
but-
It could be. I mean, yeah, I've heard a few people say plot hole, continuity error. I mean, it could very well could be.
Yuga's comment at the end of the episode was fascinating.
But wait, his comment.
In that we didn't hear it.
Oh,
He says something to Euro that surprises Euro,
and he's like,
and then laughs about
And he
it.
goes,
What do we think Yuga said?
he needs his help.
But
he's trying
Wow.
to.
Way to really
Well,
branch
no, because
out there.
so I was going to, but you didn't give me a
Oh,
chance.
hey, it's okay.
You
Get it
jumped
out.
before I could even speak. I'll let Dylan laugh this one off. But what I think is
It's his birthday, bro.
it kind of like they foreshadowed it in a way when Yuga's talking about Gears and how the great grandfather is saying, oh, like, you know, Gears is just like Fusion. So I think Yuga's like, oh my gosh, that makes sense,
I think it gave him
and
an
is going to
idea.
be able to get his own way to either make a fusion card or a similar card to do this for the same purpose.
That's what everyone's agreeing with you.
I think
on
it's
Yeah.
because I think that connection is important. The fact that like Yuga's eyes lit up when
Yeah, and
when
I think
Great
that,
Gramps was like,
and I
it's
think
the
that the other
same.
guy's gonna know, like, he needs something to get something for him in order for him to actually complete whatever it is he needs to do.
I want that to be the voice of the great grandfather every episode.
what did you say?
because I said it has to be connected because you know the way like Yuga's eyes lit up when he was like the Great Gramps was like it's the same.
Yeah.
That's the voice
It's the
from now on.
same.
From now
They
on.
probably will give him that voice.
The planetary.
I can see Barrett Letty doing that voice. Oh my God! what Uncle Wayne?
That's Uncle Wayne's role.
Like, wait a minute, it's Uncle Wayne's voice though. It's like
What is Aunt Patricia's voice?
She could be the
Is
great grandmother.
Patricia a real name?
I mean,
I'm just gonna Google
probably,
it.
but like probably really uncommon.
Patricia.
Patrice would be the name.
So Patricia is an extension of Patrice.
I think
No,
it's
it
more
would
of a
be like,
fusion
it would
of
be
two
like
names.
Patricia. You also just put Patricia.
uh,
Get rid of the
Yikes.
second I.
What do you think he said?
I think it is a way to get fusion, and I think it
You think
might
it's Kaizo related?
It might not be necessarily Kaizo related because I think the connection it could be, and I'm going out on a little bit of a limb here, is that with the connection with Gears and manufacturing and all that, he was really interested in that. Yugioh is Yuga's a builder after all, right? And I think maybe he's talking to Yugioh if there's a way to create a fusion card, and for whatever reason he needs his help, that their knowledge together could help build it. So maybe they don't even need Kaizo at this moment. Maybe Kaizo brings it to everybody else,
Right.
but Yuga needs it right now.
Well, speaking of everybody else, and I'm not even making this up, you know who got a fusion monster revealed for them today?
who?
Salaryman Kaizo. I'm not even kidding.
Dude,
Wait, no,
the
no, 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 no.
Lord is
No,
good.
wait, hold
The
on.
Lord
Did
is
Salaryman Kaizo get it, or is it
Yeah.
just Kaizo?
I think
No,
it was. I think it was the
Salaryman
Salaryman.
It better be the sal. I'm not watching.
Are you
it if it's not
memeing
the
or is that
Salaryman.
actually?
No, I think it was the Salaryman. I think it was the Salaryman.
It was his deck type.
God, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Honestly,
God.
we might let you just do the podcast by yourself that week. I mean, it's all about you. You might as well.
Oh, hey, it's
Honestly,
alright. It's alright.
if he comes back and duels, the name of the episode will be Salaryman Calzo, and
Yes.
I will come in a suit and
Please.
Wow.
We beg you.
Yeah.
The reviewership would be through the roof.
Oh,
My God, that'd be
Dude,
400
I'll buy a
people
new suit for it.
Wow.
Actually, I might not have enough time to get that through.
It'd be the most watched Sevens Up.
It'd be the most watched.
Oh, and we'll
YouTube
paint my
stream ever.
face blue, right?
Oh my God.
Actually, I don't know if I had a suit on. I don't know if I'd want the paint too.
Oh,
Dredge,
dude.
what do you think Yuga said to Yugioh?
Oh my
With the
god.
little.
What do I think? Yeah, that's a good fusion. That or that he's trying to find out about if Swirly's their brother. That'd be my other
Some
second.
people think that he could have put Luke up to all of this. Do you guys buy into that at all? Or no?
Euro did?
No, that Yuga put Luke all up to all of this.
No,
As a theory I've seen.
I don't think his character's that smart. I guess. Yuga's creative. Yuga's that creative. I'm saying Luke himself. I don't think he could play this off as well.
But he
Yeah,
could
I
he
also
could
don't
do
think
it.
Yuga's
To the,
that cunning.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't agree with that, but that's just what I've seen some people say.
I don't agree with it either, but I do see it as like Yuga knowing how Luke would act. He kind of put him in the place for it to happen and just let the dice fall into place as it needed.
The other one that I like, that I don't agree with either, but not that I like, but that I've seen a lot, is that Yuga straight up told Yugioh, "I'm the sixth sibling." Whether it's true or not, who knows?
I mean,
but
it
he's
was
saying it to
explain the
create
laugh.
smoke.
I mean, that'd be pretty crazy.
Whether it's true or not, again, we don't know.
I
but-
just
I think
think
he's just talking about Swirly, but he's asking you, is Swirly your 6'7" like?
But also, Yuga wouldn't know about that Swirly incident. Only Mimi knows about it.
Sure.
So Yuga shouldn't have any suspicion.
no. I also
The
think
swirly
that,
incident when he found the book, you mean?
We know
No,
when he got
the
the code
code.
for the
Okay.
basement.
I don't know though, but Yuga's been very creative. I know Kaizo's not just hiding again, doing some crazy,
Do you think
Kaizo-
Kaizo's back?
Kaizo was launched into
Bro,
space. in a chamber.
Kaizo's in the non-nom galaxy, bro.
You know what my bold prediction is? Kaizo
Whoa,
returns.
hold
for
on.
Oh,
Hold on. You just said the magic words.
Oh,
I
you
just
set
figured it
himself
out.
up. That's
I just
game.
figured it out.
That's how we get. He comes back with the aliens. He's in the Nom Nom Galaxy. He's in space.
I'm not feeding into his delusions.
Wait, totally valid.
That in 5+ years is the best theory I've ever come up with, and you're not even hearing it out. Oh my god.
And the sad thing is, I don't even think it's a good theory, and that probably is the best theory.
Why is
of
that
the whole
not?
5 years.
Why is that not good?
No,
I don't know.
well,
I feel like first, the aliens. I don't know. Could they come back at some point?
You
Sure.
don't think we're ever gonna see the aliens again?
I mean, maybe, but like, who cares? Like, we got so
cares?
many
I
things
care.
going
I
on
think they're
right now.
fascinating.
I'm thinking
Go
they're
off
great.
president, sixth sibling. You think the sixth sibling is going to be revealed and ends in this arc?
Yes.
No way.
Kakako is better than Eugene. I'll just say that.
Why,
Okay, let's
what's
not
your
talk
hate
about-
on Eugene?
Eugene is irrelevant.
Eugene's just trying to have a good time, right?
You
You didn't like him when he was doing the back pose in those shots of the four siblings?
No.
Yuga's, always going after Roman's throat for some reason, just hates her. Why? You lost, bro. Get over it. Yuga hates Roman. Just get over it. You lost.
Well, you could beat Roman.
Well, yeah, but
she's a
like,
little jealous.
but it's like, who cares?
I think she's jealous of Roman's rock and roll.
But
skills.
why?
I
You
am.
won that. Why is
Me
Roman
too.
jealous of you? You lost. Who cares? You move on.
Oh.
They just hate each other.
I still think
it's
Kai's
just
returning
a
before the end of the arc.
I think that's
I don't
true.
agree with that.
I think he comes back in the beginning of the next.
You want to make a little sevens?
No,
up
I
bet
make
there?
enough wagers.
No, you
I still
should-
have to wear.
No, not
varsity,
you. I'm talking to him.
I still have to wear a varsity jacket.
Talking to
at
Birthday
Applebee's,
Boy.
so-
Birthday Boy seems very confident he's not going to return.
He already buried
so.
himself this week on Twitch. He already buried
What's the
himself.
matter? You don't want to?
I'm done with bets until
I thought you
they
were
see.
confident.
Until
I'm,
I see.
I'm a very confident man.
Oh, really? Then let's make
What's
a
the
bet.
bet? You think Kaiser will come back before the end of 67?
Yes.
See, but I can see him coming back as like the last scene.
Exactly.
Remember
Yeah,
that?
like,
that
and-
did you
but-
in on Nick Yagi before.
But Bear,
He had his
That
non-speaking
that
role,
sweeping
in the
city
background.
shot. One of my favorite moments of all time. That's my favorite Sevens moment.
Wow, that's.
I
it.
can't
Just
believe
the
we can-
triumph that Nick T
It
and I
went
had in
from-
that
that
moment.
was-
How good we felt.
I felt top of the world.
Oh my
The
god.
best thing is it went from that to it's all right. He'll never duel, and it's like it's
Oh
all right.
my
He'll
God.
never win a duel.
that podcast we did where you had to read that summary that he was dueling. It was like just
That was
shoving
amazing,
dirt right
yeah.
in your
Dude,
mouth
I have to say
live on stream. It was
that
so good.
those wings tasted especially good.
Oh my god! And then being here, I actually had off on a Saturday for the pre-show that they dueled,
Wow.
and being here just to mock you, it was great.
Yagi, but you didn't get your ribs. I had the red velvet cake for Kakako.
Yeah. Well, you needed
was my
something
dinner,
to.
bro.
Yeah.
That's and you wonder why.
My aunt texted me after the stream and said, "I hope that wasn't your dinner." I said, "No, it wasn't."
Your
It
aunt?
was. My aunt, yeah, she was just randomly watching. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Shout out Aunt Joyce. I mean, maybe she's watching right now. I don't know.
oh my god!
Yeah, that's
Can I go back to something you said before?
absolutely, bro.
You said that I don't even remember what the theory was your best theory ever.
Every week it's his best theory ever.
You had a timeline theory that did pretty well.
there we go.
You know,
He's also got a Timeline 2 theory coming out.
No, you're wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not doing timeline.
to a
part two.
theater near you.
It's not.
Wow.
It's not. It's a multiverse theory.
Oh,
Why
you
did
shifted. You changed it.
Yeah.
No, we're
No.
not.
No.
Bro, Pete,
Don't shut up.
go to the movies.
Shut up.
Pete, go to the movies.
Shut up.
Pete,
Pete,
wanna
go to the
on a
movies.
date?
Pete, go to the movies.
Thank you for
Pete.
letting me.
It
Thank
was.
you for
It was.
letting me.
It was told to Twitch to like 100 people.
Yeah,
the
see,
other
I
day.
didn't
what?
see it, so thanks for
What?
keeping me in the loop.
Yeah, well, that's not, I don't judge who's. I don't monitor who's in and who's out of the loop.
You're trying to
I
get
am
me
the
out of
loop.
it.
He
You're
does.
trying to keep me
Oh.
out of it.
I am the loop.
That's true.
Okay.
I am the loop.
Do you guys know who he is?
I am.
This is
Said it.
Dylan,
the Luke
from
man.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything.
How'd that go last
I'm
time?
Yu-
How'd that go last
Pie.
time in Intimate? Remember
She
when you
pied
said
me
that?
in the face.
Yeah, it was great.
That was good.
She'll never be back.
I don't know. I don't have to.
Maybe next time that happens, that we use a soft. You buy a softer pie.
That hurt.
Yeah.
I'm told.
Why would you
how
buy an
do that.
apple pie?
Yeah, that
She's
was
probably
just-
watching, and you just said that.
She'd come even.
She
if
knows
I
she'll be
invited her.
back in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have to take this, dude. I
I hope she pulls it tighter and
Wait.
literally physically assaults you.
So what's the day of the finale? What Saturday is that?
I'll be in Texas, so I don't know. I think it's the last week of September.
So,
But
oh,
I'm
you
not
think what
reacting
I'm
to
thinking?
it.
Yeah.
We come here.
Yep,
He's
and do
not
it.
even here. We just do it anyway.
Can we you just let us in that day me and Pete got
Your
this?
mom
wanna.
will let us in.
If you seriously, if your mom will let us in, I will do that for you on your stream. 100%.
Yeah, if you wanna.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
That would be insane.
That's him going, I don't want you.
Oh no, not at all. But
That's
he's
adding an
gonna
extra lock to the door.
to save face.
My
He's
YouTube
gonna
channel might be done.
Yeah.
just.
Well, we
Oh
wouldn't
my!
be that
Whoa,
bad.
whoa!
We wouldn't be that
That's
bad.
kind of aggressive. Now I'm hurt. I knew you were just
I
messing
didn't
me.
mean it
Now
from
I'm
a.
hurt.
I didn't mean it from a viewership perspective. I meant it from a.
Getting in
terms of
trouble.
service.
No, we would.
When have I ever gotten in trouble?
We wouldn't
TOS
do that.
violation.
The worst
old
thing we would do.
TOS.
The worst thing we would do is start harmless rumors about you. And,
Oh my
and
God.
fake bets that
Oh
we
my God,
coerced
yeah.
you into.
That
That'd
would-
be.
that-
And so
that'd
then
be the worst.
you have to answer all those questions when you come back.
Yeah,
the
they'd be
next
so
week.
confused.
Another topic I want to talk about in this episode was the score. This is the third straight duel that the score is not shown. It should be 5-4 siblings.
Yeah.
The last we knew of it, it was 3-3. I have a slight. I know some people don't care about it. I have a slight issue with it only because Sevens has a track record, in my opinion, of being inconsistent with the scoring mechanics. In fact, one of the things that I remember very well was last arc. Remember, if your team loses,
There was something on this one.
if your team loses in the tournament, you lose 7 points. And Luke's team beat Yuga's team, and Yuga's team did not lose 7 points. So they've been inconsistent with their scoring systems before.
Yeah.
And that's why it would have been nice if they just took a second and said, oh, you know, the score is 4-3 or 5-4, whatever it is.
It
I mean,
takes
does it
half a
bother you
second.
guys or no? Like maybe
no,
some
it-
people don't care.
It does bother me. Like, I know it doesn't matter anymore, but like, it does bother me because that was the premise of this entirely.
I agree because we were counting on that for the amount of duels and when it was going to end. So for them to just totally change it or not
And
even mention it.
And even wasn't like when like if you discount like what if this arc could go on for another 20 episodes? That part doesn't even necessarily matter. The fact that we don't know who and like who we're beating, like we don't know what the matchups, how many matchups we get.
Yeah.
Like this like
Who's dueling for whose side?
exactly.
That's another thing
It's
that's
like there's
yeah.
so many like
Yeah.
there's it's very limiting not knowing.
The whole aspect of like some duels count towards it, some duels don't. Meanwhile, they're there, right? It's not even like it was a one-off duel. For instance, like Mimi and Swirly, right? Like that one. There's no like sibling there, right? Unless, of course, Swirly turns out to be the sixth.
Well.
There's no sibling there. In this one, there's a clear presence of a sibling, and like a clear end if Luke is as he claims, there's a sibling dueling. But the one difference is, I feel like it's like if Nail doesn't set the scene, it just doesn't count. Right?
Yeah.
Like at this point, it's like if Nail doesn't come down and say, this is the score, here's your duel, it just doesn't count.
Yeah, I agree.
That was like one of the greatest moments. Oh, we're just not going to talk about that?
What
That was
happened?
one of the greatest moments of 7-7. You swish that water bottle shot. That wink was perfection. If you go back
Oh,
and watch
he
that.
winked?
That
Oh,
was
gosh.
amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. I felt like that was pretty well executed. And by the way, chat, big moment at midnight tonight. I'm joining the 27 Club in 70
go.
minutes.
Dude.
Can't
Welcome
wait.
aboard.
Pounds around,
baby.
boys. Pound down. Pound
You know
down.
what it means.
Pound around.
That means I'm 27 with you guys.
You know what the club really means.
Come on. That's
Oh boy.
It means you're one of the boys.
That's exactly what it means.
I actually.
Well, you're the last one, right?
Yeah, he's
the
he's the last one.
The youngest.
Dill's the
my
baby.
baby
Oh,
boy.
your daddy going up.
That was just
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
take
if
an
I
extra
like that.
3 shots in AC. For that.
Yeah,
Oh my
I don't-
God.
Remember, Dylan and I are freed from this. You guys have
Oh,
to
here we
spend
go.
dinner
We're
with
pulling
us
this card.
to have fun with that.
If I don't see you the rest of the night,
I'm not gonna remember
I'm pieing
dinner.
you in the face on stream.
Wait, hold on. That's like barely through the night, Nick T. That's a problem.
Wait, what? Wait, what did Nick T
I
say?
said I'm not gonna remember dinner.
Oh my god.
I'm concerned about this guy.
Man's gonna bring like a 12-pack of White Claws, finish before dinner. Like,
12 pack of White Claw. I'm going straight to the whole handle of Tito's vodka.
Oh wait, what did you?
What was
drink?
the thing
What
you
did you
had
drink?
last
Oh my
time?
god, you like peppermint schnapps?
Oh, that
was
oh
good.
my! No,
That
it
was
wasn't.
good.
It's not good.
That was good.
Oh,
Yeah, it was good.
Oh, God.
I was
It was
not.
good. I couldn't finish it, but it was great.
Well,
Could taste.
It was 99 proof or something.
I think it actually was,
It
right?
was. That's why it was.
I'm pretty sure. I believe the exact quote you said is, "I'm searing my taste buds off my tongue."
Yeah.
I believe that was exactly.
But
it.
and then it was like, oh, it's minty fresh.
Had a good aftertaste.
Ivrea knows me so well because of the story about me trying to get the amaretto sour
Just
done to the
stop.
machine and they never bought
Oh
it.
my God!
But I do want an amaretto sour when we're there.
We're playing. You're playing the Yellow Brick Road. With
Yo,
Roz.
Yuga's Road,
Hey, man,
bro.
Hey man, can you order an amaretto sour? No.
Yeah. Tell them the pirate story.
We're not gonna talk about the pirate story.
So Your opinion of Tiger? Did it go up or down? What do you think of Tiger in this episode?
Honestly?
Yeah.
Pete, go to Pete first.
Yeah, Peter.
I kind of honestly went down, if I'm going to be completely honest. And I know the Endymays of the world are probably going to beat the crap out of me like Tiger would.
That's fine.
But I really like that character, and I think this episode just showcased... I don't know if I'm getting a little over the bit of her just being mean to everyone, or it's just that I kind of find her genuinely, like, abusive to Rook. Like,
Well, she's not the best sister.
like, it's like... I understand he's a blockhead, right? And I get he could be very frustrating, but to the point that he is terrified of her to like that degree that he's cowering, like hunched over, I don't think that's a great thing for their relationship. And I understand in the past, clearly she cares about him and all that stuff, but I just don't love it. And you know, maybe it's the way they treat adults on the show that like they're jokes. But even talking to your great grandfather the way she did, even for the meme, even for, you know, that's just her. I don't know. I don't love it. It feels we're getting to the point, at least for me personally, where it's getting a little played out.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't know. I like to see a little bit more dimension to that character than just getting angry at everything.
that's very fair. Dredger, what do you think? You agree?
Yeah,
Disagree?
I'm not fully agreeing with Pete, but I mostly agree with Pete. I do agree that, you know, it's getting to that point where like we as soon as we see Tiger, we just expect her to be mad and yelling at everybody, right? Is she ever friggin' in a good mood? No. Like so it comes to a point where like I get it was comedic in the beginning. It was like she, you know, when she screams the whole freaking, she breaks a building, she sends people flying, it's cool and all. But what
She destroyed Kaizo.
She really did. Is her character ever really going to kind of develop, or is she going to still be that, you know, just big, bad, mean older sister, you know? So I'm hoping we get some more character development there. So, but yeah, I'm definitely not, you know, I was kind of higher on her, but after watching her again, just belittle her brother, her great grandfather, you know. So that's me personally. But.
I 100% agree with that. I don't entirely mind her being the angry character. We got a little bit of development, right, between her and Asana, and that was a great backstory.
Yeah.
We need a little something on the family dynamic here. Why she used to be very protective of her little brother, maybe even internally still is. We need to see a little more outward protection, or why she now basically hates him otherwise, and why she why is she this way?
Yeah.
I think a little background into this dynamic would be very good for her character, and unfortunately we just got none of that.
So, in basically the same light, I agree 100%. They need to have a little bit of background on why she's just like the way that she is, not even just overprotective at this point, like you said, just over aggressive towards him.
Exactly.
But I think that in almost the perfect way, like during their duel, she was like, don't complain about the future until you're old enough to understand it. I feel like she almost wants to be that cog in society for the family and get that, you know, get part of the Gears business, but she's not allowed to.
Might be
so
some
it
resentment.
drives her nuts, and she's jealous, and she's resentful for it, and she's taking it out on him because of it.
If that's the case, I like that, and I would love to see that explored. A little bit of resentment for Luke having to be the one to
because
be
he
that.
doesn't want it, and she probably wants it so badly, knowing she can't have it.
Yeah. No, there's a lot that they can work with there, and so I hope that they do.
Did you think another interesting point that the great-grandfather said in this episode was...
KGC, very similar to KC, Kaiba Corporation.
Yeah, was also...
That's a
yeah,
good
I'll let
theory.
you roll with that.
That's a good theory. I like that.
Anytime you just say that, I just think KGB, but anyway. And so...
Oh, Lord.
What I took away from that is he made kind of a dismissive comment towards Goha and was like, yeah, basically they're babies on this block.
Yeah.
Like, they're nobody. We've been around here for so many generations.
They do look down on
They
Goha.
wouldn't even know what the hell's happening. And so that, again, I want to know the history of this city.
Well, even with
Asana's
Tiger,
family,
yeah.
We have
Luke's
a big,
family. Now,
closure.
how did Goha start? Are these presidents, like, real presidents? Because they're young. Like, so this company, I don't think, was started 10, 12 years ago.
No, you
so
wouldn't think so.
there's so much I want to know about that.
Yeah.
That's where I'm
First of all, I
looking
want to say this city is like a haven for huge industrial corporations. I don't know what's going on here.
It's like Detroit.
It's Motor City, baby.
Yeah.
Baby.
Baby.
But yeah, no, there's definitely a dynamic between
I
those
thought
the
that was a
three like
fascinating
main
comment,
families,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
We have
yeah.
the what's the lot
the Matsubas and
the
then
Matsubas, of course. The
Yeah.
Matsubas, the Gohas, and what's the last name?
Kojima.
It's not. I don't think
No.
it's Kojima.
I thought it was like Kajutsu or something like that.
No, it's not
Jujutsu
Jujutsu.
Kaisen?
Is it
Not
K-
Jiu-Jitsu.
It's K-A-J-I-M-O-U.
You know what we mean. You know it.
Kojima.
Yeah, we know what you
Kojima.
mean.
That actually
Kojima,
sounds
is that
right.
what it was?
I keep wanting to say
Pretty
Kojima.
sure
I
it's-
don't think it's
I
Kojima.
think it's just like Kojima.
I think it is Kojima.
Wait,
Hey, wait, we're about to get it.
here we go.
Kojima.
Go
Kamiju.
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 So Kamiju.
You know, I always call him Luke. I never call him by his full name.
Exactly, a Kamiju.
Or
So it's like
Rook,
there's a
obviously.
three. There's like a
Yeah.
three family dynamic here, and I would love to see it all come together.
Next arc or 2 arcs
Maybe.
from now.
The great grandfathers of Asana and Tiger duel.
Who wins?
Well, they're both alive. We
Yeah.
can see that happen.
Or they come together to take down Gohan.
That, by the
Wow.
way, because they're doing a lot of the duels that like I wish would happen. So when I do like top 10 duels I wish we saw in sevens,
You're done.
that might have to be one.
It'd be kind of
Because
sick.
they've done like every duel.
You're going to be grasping at straws at the end of the show.
Hey,
That's
that's a
going to be
good
for a
thing.
good
Actually,
reason.
I think I
For
can.
good
I think I can justify that duel. I think
You
I can justify.
There's
that duel.
history. There's
Yeah.
history there.
I would spend. I am totally fine with next arc. The entire episode, there's not a single duel. It's the two grandfathers telling the audience, but it's them talking to each other about just the whole history of the city. I watched that.
Honestly, that would be a really cool. Like,
I think you could do that in an episode.
give us a couple of. Give us like two or three episodes, and I just want to learn everything.
Well, it could be
about
like a 2-episode duel of them having all these flashbacks too. If
That
you
would
wanted
also
to
be
put a
great.
duel into it.
That'd be fine. I would like that.
That would be really cool, actually.
And I also think that if the whole families thing is actually a thing, like how you said, like they kind of look down on Goha, Rook saying I'm a Goha sibling drives her even more mad.
Oh yeah,
Because
Well,
it's like
disgracing
now,
the family.
yeah.
It's
So
disgracing
now
the
not
family.
only are you disgracing the family name, but you're going to this family who we definitely don't like, and you're giving up on something that maybe she wants. It's just a whole.
I knew the great grandfather was going to be a complete joke when he started to step up as if he was going to give a speech to Luke, and Roman's like, the master is about to make his move. Like,
Yeah.
and as soon as Roman hyped him up, it's like, here we go. Here comes the mouth vomit that means
Yeah.
absolutely nothing. And that's exactly what we
And
got.
at
soon as
first,
she
the
said
first
that.
sentence, like, okay, and it's like, but you can call me Gavin. I'm like, oh,
Oh, even
no.
then, yeah.
That was so
I know
funny.
Tiger literally elbowed him in the ribs. He's an old man.
Man, it's cracked the rib.
Yeah.
He's dying.
The only reason you're here is because of him.
That's very
Have
true.
some
wait.
respect.
Yeah, he is
And
the patriarch.
You know what else happened? We almost saw a parent.
That's right.
He
Luke
was
mentioned
looking for his mom.
It would have been great if they pulled a Yugi's mom moment, because Yugi's mom actually was in the show.
Oh, for
a lot of people don't
seconds.
know
For a mere
that.
min-
For
for a
literally
second.
5 seconds. That's the only appearance she
She
has.
was on my
She was on your
mentions.
MILFs list. Yeah.
Yeah, honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions. Oh, top mom. Sorry. Yeah. So that would have been
Who else is on that list? I have to.
a
ask.
lot.
I'll show you.
gotta
I'll
go
show
back
you.
and watch.
Yoko.
Show me?
Yoko's.
There's a whole video.
Look up Yoko.
There's a whole video on
Yeah,
it.
he
You
wears
can
a
watch-
suit.
Don't
No,
judge
it's not.
Yeah, it's on
Yuzu,
Mother's
even
Day.
though Yuzu qualifies. Don't show him Yuzu. Show him Yoko. Show him Yoko.
Yoko. Oh, Yoko. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, show him
What?
Yoko.
Who's Yoko?
There we go.
Stop it.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Dude, she rocks.
Can you
dude.
guess whose mom that is of the main protagonists?
It's
Joey.
It's Reigns.
No.
Not Reigns. No, I'm sorry.
There's no parents. in
No.
Reigns.
I can't think of. Oh my god, I'm
It's in
drawing a
Arc 5,
complete
isn't it?
blank.
It's Arc 5.
Oh, I'm not gonna know. Then what the?
It's Yuya Sakaki.
His mom in
That's a
the
guy?
manga
Yeah.
is
That's not.
the love interest in the anime. What
Yeah.
do you think about that?
He's
We're
not
not gonna.
lying.
No, we're not gonna. No,
not
no.
You're gonna go down that road?
But going back to sevens, I think it also can imply the comment
Yeah.
I said that once again Goa is hated because if Luke's family, Tiger's family, has all been about since 1,000 years ago, making all these inventions that have, the water wheel and all
Right.
these other things.
1,000 years they've been.
That implies that they were probably heavy manufacturers or plan designers for all the machinery that Goha builds.
Bingo.
So did Goha cut them out just like they did the Matsubas? I mean,
Right.
it kind of feels like that.
It does
Right.
feel like that. They must not have cut them out that much because the estate is.
But it feels
enormous.
like it feels like they screwed them in the sense that
No, they did.
Even if the gears obviously yeah.
This guy. I mean, when they were walking, I was like, man, this looks like we're going to Caliber's house for the night.
Honestly, and you see every fountain in the shrubbery
In the
was all
gear-
gears.
yep.
Yeah,
It was just like, honestly, yeah.
No, but for real, they must
You
have
haven't finished basement.
there's
Like, come on.
definitely tensions between the three families
Yeah.
for that
Hang out with
exact
spiders.
reason.
I just want to know
I
more.
know.
Is it
They were-
wrong that I want to know more?
It seems like they may be the
No.
oldest family in the city.
yeah.
We need to know more. We need to know.
1,000 years. I mean, that is so many generations.
Yeah.
That's at least 10 generations.
Well, Christina Perri wrote a song about it, I think.
Oh no.
1,000 years,
and I love you.
Hey, that was
for
about the family.
Yeah, actually.
More.
Oh my god, can someone please make an AMV
No.
of the Yugioh
I hope
family
Sinclair is
to
not
Christina Perri's 1,000 Years? Can someone do that?
By the way, Aura texted me saying, you deserve another smack.
You was in Nick T.
No, you.
For what? What did I say? For the
here.
Christina Perri?
Anytime you open your mouth.
No, it was just before that, actually.
They're not a fan of Christina Perri?
You're a fan of Christina Perri?
Jar of Arts.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's a great song.
Great song.
Yeah. Name
It's
another one,
actually
bro.
impressive
1,000
on
years.
how off-tune everyone was on that.
Got him.
Listen, I don't know what to say. We still have a lot to talk about, including Asana versus Nail. Titanic matchup.
It's huge.
Coming up. I'm so excited. We're going to be making our predictions for the Pick'em. You too can join the Pick'em League. Email us in the description or do !Pick'em.
Damn.
Yeah, Nick T?
I was just going to say, I'm sorry. That's a good point. So Karundab said, did anyone think the Sugetsu family would become more relevant later on? That's a good point. There is a fourth, ancient family.
And we've seen
of
how
Goha.
deep that history goes.
And
from
that goes deep,
Gakuto.
too. There's a lot of
And we know about the
families-
Kirishima's family. They're up and coming.
Yeah.
And we know a lot about the
upcoming.
Odo.
We're not going up and coming. I'm saying the families that have laid the
Poor
groundwork.
families for that.
And we know a lot about the
We know
Odo
nothing
family.
about. No, we don't know anything about that. Yeah.
That makes me... Isn't it weird that he's the only one of the main four we literally know nothing about?
We still know zero.
That
Like,
when,
let
I,
me
that's
grow
why he
over
smiled.
again.
when I think about that, it makes me think that maybe he is...
Right. There's
Like
a
the
reason.
sixth sibling.
There's a reason he doesn't have a backstory, really.
Right.
He
So
hasn't-
they've left the door open for that. It's not,
They did leave the road
they
open.
left the door. They left the door.
Dower.
Dower or the
Dower.
I don't know. Do we all believe right now if we had to bet $20 on a character, are we all betting on Swirly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm betting
Yeah.
on Swirly.
I'm betting on Swirly.
I'm betting.
How
Now,
that's,
now, who thought they'd say that a couple weeks from now?
yeah, that's sick.
I would like Yuga's odds better.
Okay.
Really? Oh,
Like, I think he'd have more value in his odds. I think
Okay.
Swirly's a clear favorite.
Oh, you mean from a betting
Like
standpoint?
if you're gonna
Yeah,
put
yeah,
$20
yeah,
on
yeah,
someone,
yeah,
you
yeah.
definitely see a bigger return on the.
So
Yuga.
you'd want to
Yeah,
risk
and
it
I
on
think that there's a
Yuga.
good the chance would be like he'd be like number 2,
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
So how you doing?
How you doing?
Could be Luke. Well,
Could be Luke. I want.
The Luke man.
Asana Nail, and then what we are also going to do after we read the 65 summary is we are going to make predictions on who we believe will be the finale duel.
That's easy.
In 66 and 67.
Easy.
I think there's a lot of matchups for that
There's
finale
so
duel.
many, dude.
Because Yuo could duel, Yuga could duel, Luke could duel. I think Swirly's a possibility.
Eugene.
No. But that's okay. We can
Well, Nick
live in
Yagi.
La La Land. No, Nick Yagi doesn't have a chance either.
The final duel is Eugene and the freaky fish guy.
Dude, like, you just
They're
are
on the
such
boat
a
to-
hater, bro.
I'm not a hater. To me, Eugene has been... Who's been worse than Eugene?
In terms
Out of the
what?
siblings.
say it.
Out
The
of
whole
siblings.
show?
No, out of the siblings.
Who's
Who's been worse than Eugene?
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
But like him and Euro have dueled the same amount of time.
Yeah, but Euro's been more involved and he's more chilled.
And he's
Remember when he
about to be
saved them
more
from the
involved.
puppets in the hallway?
He also just breaks school
I
ground.
love
rules
I love how
constantly.
he just...
I mean, does not
Gakuto
have
hates
any
him.
respect for
He's by
Gakuto
far the coolest guy.
at all.
Yeah,
is it because
He's
you
the,
wish
he's
you were
the
him?
guy you lose your girl to.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's that guy.
Yeah.
He
exactly.
is literally, by definition,
He
Mr.
just
Studio
pointed to
Girl.
me.
Yeah.
Judger did?
Judge just pointed to me.
That's messed up.
Yeah, but he's not cool enough to ride a motorcycle.
I could.
Nah.
Honestly, though, that's the only thing stopping him. Once he learns how to
yeah.
ride
You
a
could barely
motorcycle-
ride a bike.
Once I learned how to ride a motorcycle, it's over for you guys.
It's over.
It was already over. What do you mean?
Save a motorcycle.
I would,
Ride a Calibra.
I would pay money to watch you go to motorcycle lessons. Pay so
I would
much
too.
money.
I would want someone to videotape it for me.
Shio stays with me. Yuro is cool. I agree.
Well, there you
Honestly, I think he's the coolest, chill, coolest guy.
He's someone I want to be friends with.
I would love.
He's
to
someone I
meet
wish
him.
I was.
Yeah. Did I say what I
He's
said?
also someone I know I would become a delinquent because I would get in lots of trouble.
Like
hanging out.
we'd be skipping class.
All the time.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. We're just going for rides.
He'd go, homework. Study for your test. Put the wind through our hair on the highway.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And, we're
And I'd be like,
cl-
sure.
clutching his waist
Yeah.
while we fly through.
Oh no, he spit on the computer. God damn it.
Oh, man. Well, you knew it was bound to happen. Oh, that was good, though, too. That was a good one. Oh, that was
I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it. I
You
gotta
really,
watch
had,
it.
you really had to go there.
that description. Amazing. If someone could
I
edit
can
a picture
picture
of
it
Nifty
perfectly.
and Euro on the motorcycle, put it in Discord, I'll
I
appreciate
did not
it.
think you would say clutching his waist on the.
I'm gonna, you know what, Nifty? I'm gonna buy the iPad, learn how to draw, and I'm gonna procreate that for you.
God help me.
Water everywhere.
Oh man.
That was good.
Yeah, Dill, you got a lot on your keyboard.
Yeah, let's do that.
At least it's your own water.
I didn't even know he was.
He's got to stop drinking so much water during these podcasts.
My throat kills me, dude.
Your cap is not even on all the way. Just heads up.
God.
I can't believe he like why?
Like the last time we were like, I could have sworn the water would have spilled on his computer, but
yeah.
it
Yeah.
It
Well,
must
I
have-
aimed it, bro. No, you didn't.
Aim.
didn't. Some donos.
We'll do a few donations. I'll check any link ones that I have.
Cool, yeah. There's at least a few.
Hold on. Miguel asked an important question, Dill.
Yes.
He said, how much do we have to donate for Dylan to get his motorcycle license? This is mostly serious.
No, there's no
There's
money.
probably not. I don't think he would do it. I don't think he would do it.
Wow.
I'll do it.
He doesn't want to be cool.
I'll do it.
Okay.
$1. I'll do it.
The Socks God, thank you for the $20 donation.
Hey, Socks
Good enough.
Thank you
Start
so
on.
much, Socks. Hey, all. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you, Socks God. We are doing
you're
very,
doing
very
well.
well.
Damn.
Also, had a big donation from Nadine.
Nadine.
Thank you for the $1772
Wow.
donation.
Love that.
Happy birthday. Don't lose everything in Atlantic City.
will.
No
promises.
promises.
Wait a minute.
No
time out.
promises.
Hope you're all having a
She's
great
up at
time.
4 a.m. Holy.
Nadine, you are up very late.
Wow,
Nadine,
Nadine.
thank you
clutch.
for the massive donation. I
You're welcome.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank you,
try.
Nadine.
You scrolled too far.
Should be up soon for actually.
What?
like-
Yosei already had
X-Slayer, thank you for the 2 donations. $15 from X-Slayer. Hello, everyone. Getting really tired of work winning streak continuing and now predictable to choose who wins. Really hoping that a loss is coming very soon. Hopefully we get our first tag duel soon.
I said tag duel.
Also, how you feeling after losing that bet 2 days ago? Still finding that chameleon costume while also adding the bow tie with it. Shouldn't have taken that bet. That's on you for wanting a rematch after that beatdown with Blue Eyes. Also, happy birthday. Thank you, X-Slayer, for the season finale, not the arc finale, the season finale of the season. I have to dress in a full-body swirly outfit. That sucks.
I don't know why I didn't get that bet. I would have totally dressed in a swirly
I feel like you didn't read enough. I feel like there was a lot more other.
You're right.
Because there was X-Slayer. Yeah, there's a bunch. Yeah,
I got distracted.
it's okay.
What'd
You read
distract
2 by
me
X-Slayer, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Ivrea, thank you for the $5 donation. Happy early 27th birthday, Dill. Thank you, Ivrea.
Aw.
We are currently 50 minutes away from the official birthday. Thank you,
27,
Ivrea.
27 club, right?
We're not gonna.
Thank you, Ivrea. C-Son and Vaughn, thank you for the string of donations. FYI, this question takes up multiple messages. There was something I was curious about that I didn't see mentioned in any forum. It has to do with how Swirly referred to Luke's great-grandfather.
Oh.
On multiple occasions, Swirly refers to him as Oji-chan. To my knowledge, this is commonly used when speaking to someone in your family. The sub I watched translated this phrase as grandpa. I tried to confirm if this phrase was translated the same by Entame, but I couldn't get the video to work. I think Entame subs is the only machine that translates.
It said grandpa also in that one as well.
I wonder if someone like Entame had more clarification on this. Usually it would sound normal to refer to someone that age as grandpa or gramps. But considering we are explicitly told he's a great-grandfather, this phrase would sound odd otherwise. Yeah, well, Entame, I mean, maybe Entame will pop in and give us her thoughts on that. But see, thank you so much.
Very interesting.
Very interesting. I can't speak to that because, I don't know the language that
Yeah.
well. Curry Boy, thank you for the donation. Sorry I haven't been watching the streams recently. I'm sorry for your loss, and I hope you're doing okay. Thank you,
thank
Curry.
you.
On a Yu-Gi-Oh note, what are your thoughts on the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Speed Duel box coming out in February? Sorry if my message is all over the place. No, you're fine. Yeah, it's cool. I'm not really excited for Speed Duel products, so I'm probably not going to get it. Speed Duel's not really for me, so I'm it's cool for anyone that wants to play
Yeah.
Speed Duel, but I'm not going to get it. What?
No, they keep turning off the
You're like
screen.
button happy or something.
I am button happy.
Nice.
Jose also said she missed what that was.
Just that.
The way Swirly referred to.
Yeah,
Luke's
Swirly
great-grand-
refers to them as Oji-chan. To my knowledge, this is more commonly used when speaking to someone in your family as opposed to Oji-san. The sub I watched, which was not Entame subs, translated this as grandpa.
His wedding.
But I think in the one
Not mine.
we watched, it was translated as grandpa as well.
Yeah, I don't even remember. I thought it was great grandpa.
No, for Swirly to
For
address him.
Swirly,
I thought
not
it was
for
Pawpaw.
everybody else.
Pawpaw?
Pappy.
Pawpaw.
I thought it was
It was
Pappy.
Poppy.
Pappy.
Hey, Poppy.
Solid Snack, thank you for the $1 donation. Great episode. Love to see Luke take down his sister in the form that she made fun of him for earlier in the show. Neil versus Asana should be lit. Hoping Neil wins, though. Hope we can talk soon, Dill. Absolutely, Solid Snack. Thank you so much for the donation, my friend. And it's going to be a great duel. We'll do a few super chats, and then we will...
get back to it.
Yeah, we're going to talk Asana and Nail. We will get to everything, trust me.
We always do.
I appreciate all the love. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. Thank you so, so much.
Woo. We have 1111 from Sean Gilbride.
Thank you,
Classic.
Sean.
I'm placing my bet that some random one-off character will be the one who hands Luke his first defeat.
I hope he's wrong.
I hope he's wrong. That would kind of be like, hey, I'm just going to come on screen and say...
I would not like that.
Yeah,
I have no problem if it's someone's debut win and they're a legitimate character and threat.
Yeah.
But don't have them be a one-off character. Don't have them be like the tennis guy in GX. Oh my God.
Why you gotta every time you look at me and you bring up horrific duels in GX?
You didn't love the tennis guy?
Horrific duels in GX. Let me close my eyes and pick one in season 1. Let me look.
Whoa. Wow. That's... Come on, man. Come on.
Damn,
I haven't even watched GX now. I don't want to.
It's fun. It's a lot
You
of
do it
fun.
for Judai.
Yeah, you do it for Judai.
That's all you do.
You're like, wow, I love this guy.
Yeah, that's about it.
But everything else is like...
And you also love... You gotta love watching the sub-theme each week, because I do love the sub-theme.
I also think they
opening
knew
one
that
is amazing.
when it is. I think they knew that when they made the show. That's why he has the most duels as any Yu-Gi-Oh character. Because they said no one's gonna watch this if anyone else is dueling. And so I think that was.
You mean show's not gonna duel every?
No one cares about show.
Yeah, you're the only show fan I've ever met in my life.
Why do you think I make memes of show?
Exactly. That makes sense. The only show fan in the world hates him. That's exactly that sums it up best.
Yeah, there you go. It's a love-hate right there.
Every meme I actually 90% of the memes I made of the show of
they're good.
GX are
They
show
are good.
because they have to be.
But thank you, Sean. Thank you so much, my friend.
We have $5 from Jack Knight.
Thank you, Jack.
Hey, Jack.
What up, everybody? Hope your day is going well. I liked the
yours is
episode. Enjoyed seeing the Luke man on screen. The OC was okay in this episode. Next week hype. The OST was not anything stellar. It was like okay.
Luke Man's theme was good. That was the only big standout to me. Yeah. Again, it was a fine episode. I'm just very excited for next week. What I will say is this arc has not lacked high quality dueling matchups.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the duels have lived up to the matchup quality.
But the matchups.
I don't know if Luke versus Roa didn't live up to that billing for me, and Luke versus Tiger did not live up to that billing.
Unfortunately.
But the matchups. If you told me before this arc started we were getting a Luke versus Roa, a Luke versus Tiger, and an Asana versus Nail back to back to back,
crazy.
sign me up any day of the week. And I imagine the finale is going to be very good as well.
Yeah.
So the dueling matchup quality has been stellar.
And I still rather watch those lower duels for this arc more than some of those other duels. in
Sebastian
other arcs.
Chicago.
Holy Lord!
Oh, let me turn.
I just think of that Dove Rat.
The only reason.
Oh my God, Sebastian Chicago.
The only reason, the duel was terrible. The only reason that duel was interesting was because Kaizo left in the middle of it.
Right, I literally said
He left because he was so bored.
I literally said in my review, I said the only way I think you probably enjoy this duel is if you're a certified massage therapist and you have like a big stake in the debate between massage versus acupuncture.
I was gonna say a masochist, and you just like causing punishment to yourself.
Both of those are equally.
If you're like a certified acupuncture specialist, then you probably like that duel.
Yep.
And a Schrodinger versus Luke. I mean, there's been some weird
Lord.
ones.
Well,
Any, and I know, any errata duel.
Whoa.
We don't need to see errata.
Dude,
Is
is that the
really just
dishwasher
geared
guy?
up.
No,
for
she
it.
likes the
I
the
know.
wash guy. Wash. She likes it. I listen.
Wash
dueled
guy?
3 times.
I like Sweets Kakako. I mean, look, we all
I
have our
like
guilty
Sweet
pleasures.
I like Swirly.
We-
Oh wait, Swirly's
we all have our guilty pleasures out here. You know what I mean?
Yagi, baby.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yagster.
The Yagster.
Moving on, we have $5 from Nick Schoner.
Thank you, Nick. Oh, thank you, Nick. Great to see you, man.
Happy birthday to Dylan.
Thank you, Nick.
Happy
Towards
birthday.
3:24.
to
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not my
We're almost
birthday.
there.
Well, I gotta go upstairs at 11:58. You gotta wait. Come here.
You keep going. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
the fuck?
What was whis? I don't know that they could hear that.
We have
Did
$10
they-
from Ice
Did they
Aid.
hear that?
Thank you, Ice.
Yes,
That is a
they
very
heard
generous super
I
chat.
did.
Thank you so
You
much,
guys
Ice
did. I didn't
Aiden.
like-
I appreciate it. Thank you, Ice.
I meant the chat.
Hello, I finally managed to catch a stream. Like I said a while ago, I would be working on stream days. I asked for days off from work so I can spend my birthday off, which is tomorrow.
Oh,
Same as you.
Also, R.I.P. Davis.
Ice, thank you, Ice. Yeah, obviously. Ice, if you are still here at midnight when the clock strikes,
Birthday bud.
we're birthday buds, bro. We'll sing to you as well, man.
Of course.
Thank you so much for the generous super chat, Ice.
That was
Aiden.
very nice.
We greatly appreciate it, and thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it. Hope work's been going well.
We have 5 Real from Caio Cesar Campos.
Thank you, Caio.
A person lives eternally in the hearts of the people that remember him. In this community, he will stay in the hearts of the cards we play from now on. Definitely a profound
Awesome.
statement.
There
Very
was
nice.
there was a lot of great quotes you guys did.
There was a
from
few.
different
Yeah.
TV shows and movies and stuff like that.
It's much appreciated.
Yeah.
It just shows like all the love is always appreciated.
Yeah, a very big outpouring of love. Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you.
We have $5 from Goose.
This guy. That
You always
guy.
go way too long.
Yep.
Yeah, come on.
I can't not do it. You know.
I know. Well, I know.
I mean,
you
you
can.
could not do it. Yeah.
You could not. We
God,
have $5
I'm so
from
glad we're
Goose,
sitting another
sending
day.
positive vibes and kindness to everyone and keeping things PG.
Positive.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Goose, love you, man. Thank you so
Goose.
much, dude. Thank you for the super.
See you in
Can't
2
wait to
days.
see you the
Yep.
weekend.
We have $2 from Jake Collins. Jake goes online. Live like Davis. Love each other. I love you all.
Jake.
That was beautiful.
Yes.
I love you too, brother.
Jake, we'll miss you, man.
Yeah,
and
I
I wish you were able to come. But Jake, love you,
We'll
dude.
see you soon.
Yeah, we'll see you soon, my friend. Thank you, dude. Thank you, Jake.
Man.
We're gonna do 3 or 4 more, and then we're gonna make Neil Asana picks.
Yes.
I'm gonna get a poll going in the chat as well, so you guys can vote. Neil Asana picks coming up in about 3 to 4 minutes.
All right. Let me just copy these two. And
Yeah,
then we can.
I realize that. Yeah.
We have another 5 Real from Caio.
Thank you, Kyle.
Oh, excuse me. I skipped one. I apologize. Actually, we'll read that one and we'll go back to the other one. Full cast. Calperation Calzo, Nick Ting, the Pete Man, Dread, and
Nalid. It's
Nalid,
Dylan backwards.
the podcast man.
Nick Tig.
I like Nick Ting.
Ting.
I could see
I also
you
like-
doing that.
I
though.
could do that.
Yeah.
I also
Yeah.
like the Pete Man. I like
Yeah.
the Pete Man.
Man.
I like the feet.
I got the mask. What's my mask though?
Oh.
Can't be the same
A
one.
Rams mask.
That
Ooh,
would
that
be
could
fun.
work.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
actually could work.
Of course, Calperation Calzo. It's,
Well,
just,
you know.
it's just a double kill.
I
It's the
love
classic.
it. I love it.
Yeah, that's just.
I love that. Love that from you.
I got your mask right here, baby.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, Pete. I'm sorry. I thought I didn't realize you closed your eyes.
That's all right. Well, I can't wear this, dude.
No.
You can't see in
You
this
can't
thing.
see
I'll
anything.
wear it. I'll wear it.
You want to wear this?
Yo, what the time remember your 40 hour stream? We all just started putting on masks because we were so
Yeah.
shot.
That was brutal, dude.
That was insane.
We
Wait,
have,
aren't you doing a 24 hour stream soon?
yeah, when's the 24-hour stream happening?
Well, he'll announce that at the end.
Next Friday.
Next Friday.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I'll announce that.
I don't know
Okay.
how he does all this stuff.
We have 5 Canadian dollars from the best cowboy, Cad Bain, 64.
Thank you, Cad.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you who are able to stream despite the loss of an important person. Rest in peace. I really like the relationship between Tiger and his her great grandfather. Very funny. Great duel and an epic duel. All Tiger's duels.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, so Cad enjoyed it. There were some people.
You
who
know,
said, yeah.
I actually enjoyed the duel.
Yeah.
So I agree with that.
Yeah.
And the relationship was funny. I just wanted wanted more content.
We still
because
might. We still
we've
might
been
get
leading
that.
up to a lot. So that's what my issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, there was a part of me that didn't know if we should even stream, but
Yeah.
you know, knowing Davis for as long as we did, he would
would've
have
wanted-
been upset if we didn't stream because of
Yeah.
he would have wanted us to stream. He would have wanted us to have fun, and so I think that's the best way to honor him in that way.
Exactly.
By actually doing what we do. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, Cad Bain, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Appreciate it greatly.
We have 5 Canadian dollars and 2 cents from Pickrick.
Thank you, Pick.
Good episode. The duel wasn't the best, but it did show Luke is still not ready to beat Tiger as Luke.
Yeah, that's
also
awesome.
really hyped for Pride versus Providence.
Pride versus Providence. Yeah, that's true.
It's a really good point.
That's
I
exactly
can't
what
wait for that
think as
OST
well.
to come back
Oh,
for
it's gonna be
Asana. I love that
wild.
OST.
Yeah. We are getting a new 7 sound duel in October, apparently. So that should have a lot of cool themes on it.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, very
And you're
excited.
saying that you're going to buy us each a copy.
I will get it and distribute it.
Wow.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Hey, I've always said you're a good guy.
Yeah, he has always said that too.
And I only say that when you're giving me things.
I know.
We have another 5 real from Caio.
Thank you, Kyle.
The first time ever Dylan made sense, and Pete just says, F that. Yo, I control him, saying that while takes the Gears
wallpaper.
because Luke asked so.
Yeah, he lost it a little bit.
He's like, we could change the wallpaper as
Yugioh was
ripping
not
it
prepared
down.
to deal with
No.
how unstable Luke
He's
can
in
be.
over his head, I think, with this
Oh,
whole
yeah.
plan. He was like, "Oh, I could just get the most easily manipulated character
Yeah.
or like person in the other group," and it's like, "Oh wait,
He's like,
he's
our
actually
group
crazy."
barely tolerates him. You
Yeah.
have no idea what you're in for.
Yeah, he's in over his head.
Yeah, 100%.
For his
Kyle, thank you very much. We're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna read Nail Asana.
That's perfect. $5 from Jack Knight.
Thank you, Jack.
God bless our Lord and Savior,
Oh,
Nick Yagi.
thank
Nick
you,
Yagi
Yagi,
will duel
for
again
the dono.
and beat Luke and have a nice cookout after. That's nice.
Love
That's
it.
nice. I like that.
What's more-
That's the gospel. The gospel
Yeah,
according to
it
Luke.
is. Amen.
Who is more likely to beat Luke, Swirly or Nick Yagi?
Swirly 125%.
No, Nick Yagi.
Nick
Nick Yagi comes back and just sweeps him.
I do have to replay that last alert. Chapel of Flapple, thank you for the $100 donation.
Oh my God!
Holy shit. Chapel, thank you so much. My God. This present was brought to you by Zabudstar Nukeman. Zabudstar Nukeman. Delivered by Goha 6 Ross Delivery.
That is amazing.
Happy birthday. Chapel,
Wow.
thank you
Wow.
so
Awesome.
much. That is an
That's
awesome.
insane
Thank you.
donation. Holy shit,
Not
thank
even-
you. Excuse
not
my
even
language. Chapel, you've done that before, but you've just dropped bombs on me. Thank you so much, Chapel of Flapple. Thank you. Nothing but love. Thank you so much, Chapel. That is insane. Thank you for
That's
the birthday. That is a
crazy.
crazy birthday gift. Thank you so much, Chapel.
Holy moly.
Wow.
You say home run.
I really thought
Jeez.
for a second he accidentally ended the stream.
No, I'm, Chapel,
Wow, that
thank
is
you.
something,
I'm
man.
gonna create a poll. So let me do this. Who do you think will win?
Luke, man.
Luke, man.
He was supposed to be an actual star. Yeah, I guess it didn't. That's
It didn't really go through. I saw, at least in my version of the subs, like
Yeah.
the star wouldn't show up.
Sometimes, but there were times when, especially during the duel, that it
Jesus
did.
Christ. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Here we go. We getting that. Give me just a moment, please.
You can have one.
Yeah.
Do you mind getting me a water?
I would love to get you.
Just
I'll
pulling
take
the
one too,
summary
thank
up for you guys.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Summary.
Anyone else would like a water?
Yeah, I'll
or
take
some
one.
beverage? Yeah.
I am okay. Thank you very, very much. My good sir.
Money. Oh my God.
That's what the table at Carmine's does.
I'm gonna miss that.
All right, summary coming up. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong thing.
Oh,
Sorry about that. Oh, that was the summary.
That is horrifying.
Well done, though.
All right, here's the summary. If you don't want any spoilers, now is your chance to click off.
Too late.
2, 1.
Okay. Make sure you vote in the poll as well.
I gotta vote in the poll now.
Here is episode 65's summary. It is called Lofty or Solitary Providence. Yugen Company had to Maximum Mountain to stop Tiger's excessive training. They look after Tiger, who is just about to pass out. However, the 6 Ross then shows up. Yugioh insists on a duel, and Tiger is willing to fight, but she's not in good shape. So Asana decides to duel in her place. The one Yugioh chooses as Asana's opponent is ... Nail. We know it's Nail from the preview.
No, it's no.
So Asana Nail. It's a massive matchup. We got our pick'ems coming up in about 5 minutes. Chapel again, thank you. What do we feel after the summary? We know nothing about 66 or 67.
I like that.
How do you feel about 65?
It's. I like it, but I'm almost confused.
Why?
Just like Asana's just coming out of nowhere. Like she hasn't been around. There's been no mention of her.
Well, she does have a
Maximum
heavy
Mountain.
tie to Tiger.
Yeah. She does have a heavy tie to Tiger. She has a heavy tie to Maximum Mountain.
Sure, but is she just still at Maximum Mountain?
Yeah, that's where they chill. I think that's where the club is located.
Yeah, there's like at the bottom of the
Just in that ditch next
Yeah.
to Maximum Mountain? Like that's just where they're hanging out?
That's where they're hanging out.
I don't know. I mean, I like the duel. I'm actually thrilled for Neil versus Sana. So overall, I'm excited. I'm just confused as to where she just came out of nowhere. Like I feel like Tiger's more accessible to pop in and out because she's related to Luke. Like if something goes wrong with Luke, Tiger's gonna show up. Mm-hmm. But I'm excited.
I actually really am excited. I'm interested to see how exactly this plays out, like how we get to this point in the first place. But I think it's gonna be a great matchup. But I hope that this time a good matchup will translate to a good duel.
Yeah, that's fair. Dredge?
Yeah, I'm excited, and I think this is hopefully, again, we said there's a row of a couple episodes of his coming out party, and I hope it's Asana's coming out party as well, because it becomes more relevant next arc. Hopefully this is kind of something, maybe we'll see her Maximum come out.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a Maximum in a little bit. It's going to be interesting to see it go up against a Fusion, which we've already seen. It did not do well previously, but maybe this time Asana has the edge. So I'm excited to see what happens with her. You know, I always like when you bring a character that that hasn't been around in a while, just kind of make it interesting, change it up.
Yeah.
Is Nail confirmed to have any fusions?
Well, he has his fusions printed, so does Asana, but we don't know if he has fusions.
Gotcha.
So Nail could use a fusion card. I mean, Pete, what do you think? What do you make of this?
I mean, I'm excited. This is a Titanic matchup.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. It makes sense that Asana would back up probably her closest friend, besides the people actually in the club.
Right.
And I love to see that. I love to see their dynamic a little bit. I really actually enjoyed their little flashback episode when they went against each other. Even though, like, plot-wise, it was kind of, like, thrown in there, the backstory itself, I thought, was really solid, was really good. So, and I love Nail. He's probably still one of my favorite characters in the show. So I'm always down to see more of him.
Would you agree or disagree with this? These are the two best duelists in the show outside of the main four. Is there anyone else you'd put above either of them? For me, there's not. For me, these are the two best duelists in the show.
Outside of the main four?
Outside of the main four, yeah. There's no one I'd put above these two.
Yeah, it's these two.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's these
Because
two.
you have to consider, there's really not many contenders. There's like a ton of people that aren't even close to being contenders,
Yeah.
and there's a few.
The other contender you think of is Roa, but, you know.
Yeah.
I'd answer not now. But
Right.
I think
that
it's
could
possible.
change. Oh,
yeah,
definitely.
I would say
But
not
right
now.
now.
Right now,
These are
yeah.
your two strongest
I don't know,
duelists in the
Swirly.
show.
Well, that's why I'm saying. That's why I said not now. But Swirly's my not now. I think once we see him win in the finale,
Win like
that's
a
how-
serious
Well,
duel.
yeah, once he gets a deck, yeah.
And I have a sleeper
What-
pick too.
What?
Who's
That's
your
not your
sleeper
sleeper pick?
No, Mimi, dude.
Oh my.
So
Oh,
Nick
Swirly,
Yagi is
man.
Yeah,
undefeated.
let me pick Otis. I'll pick Otis as my sleeper.
Nick Yagi's undefeated.
So is Sushiko. There's a lot of one in
So
Otis.
Swirly.
So is Udon. There's a lot of
Nick,
one
you
in
never
Otis.
forget Nick Yagi.
No, yeah, but you can't forget Nick Yagi.
Or Swirly.
Or Nick Yagi.
Gentlemen,
Or both.
it's time to shut up and put up. It's time to make our picks.
Lord.
Shee.
The Lord is good.
Shee.
Yeah, where's the group? I never know where it is. That's why I'm glad he puts the text in and just starts.
Here.
I have no clue. Yeah, I'm waiting for the here.
Okay.
They're coming. Remember when they like pretend to kill Undertaker and brought him back?
Yeah,
That was so intense. I remember that episode of Raw.
Hold on.
Thank you for
Like they pretended like
the
Mark
dono.
Henry buried him, or I think it was one of the characters, and it was just like every episode would be a freaky episode of
That's
like
right.
him coming back. Like, oh my god, that was so insane.
Okay. We are putting up, and the reason that we text is so we cannot change our picks. So, are you ready?
no.
Born ready.
This is a tough one, man.
This is a
I
tough
really
one.
don't think it's that tough.
I can't
Wow,
find a
all
good.
right, Mr. Perfect.
Can't
over
find a
here.
good emoji.
I
for
am
this one.
actually, now that you mention, I am 9-0.
I can't wait to smack you off that pedestal.
Oh my lord.
Feels bad you're not at the top, doesn't it?
Are we ready?
If anyone has a shot, it's
Are you
you.
ready?
These guys have no shot.
3,
I was not ready.
2, 1, send.
Yeah, okay.
See, I was like, I was saying, Cal, I was like, why don't you just use that emoji?
Good emoji.
I found it.
That
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
good emoji.
Okay.
That's what I was looking for.
We have all made our picks
Yeah.
and our predictions for Asana versus Nail. Pete, do you want to start?
Sure. I'm picking Asana. I love Nail. He's my boy. But it just makes sense from a story perspective. Regardless of the score or whatever the hell is going on there, to get quote-unquote revenge or have Tigers back, in this case, it just makes the most sense for Asana to win. I don't think they're going to kick us while they're down. And Tiger's all messed up. You know, she's trying to duel, but she can't. And Asana steps in, and then she also gets smacked down. And at the moment, I know you could necessarily not say he's a bad guy, but Nail is dueling for the president, so I got to go with Asana here.
Yep.
We got one Asana. Dredger, are you making it 2, or are you going up against Asana?
I'm going to make it 2. I also agree with Asana. Asana's the right pick here. I just feel that, as Pete makes a good point, just to see Tiger being down, Asana stepping up for her lifelong friend, for her to lose just doesn't make sense here. I think Neil's been kind of prevalent this season, has a role he's been playing. So I think it just makes sense to give Asana the win here. And again, if we are going on the score that it's supposed to be, it would make it 5-5 for this last duel, obviously at the finale. I've always said, though, I like being, surprised. So if they were to somehow swing it so that Nail could win here in some interesting way, that would be cool. But no, I still think it's Asana. That's where I'm going with my hopeful 10-0 double-digit unbeaten streak.
Yeah.
Pete is mad.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna make that 3.
Nice.
With Asana, yeah. Pretty much for the same exact reasons that Pete and Dredge said, especially Pete. The fact that narratively just makes the most sense. We've already established, and to the point that we kind of talked about earlier, the only point of development that we've got out of Tiger was the connection between her and Asana. Now's Asana's time to shine and further that connection they have. Tiger's down. Asana, sort of advocates for her in a way.
I want to hear Tiger say 2 words. Thank you.
That's it.
That's what I want to hear.
And I think that'd be the beauty of it.
Doubt it.
So 3 Tigers. Cal, you keeping 3 Asanas. I'm sorry, you keeping the Asana train rolling?
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep the train rolling.
So 4 Asanas.
I'm picking Asana, and again, for all the same reasons. The only thing I could think to add, although Dredge kind of touched on it anyway, an Asana win means the score is tied, which means Yugioh has to come and duel again, right?
Exactly. Yep.
In my mind, he's gonna have to be the one to finish it or lose it for that side. So I think that it's gonna ultimately come down to Asana winning, and then Yugioh being like, okay, I'm ending this right here, right now. You guys are done, and then whatever the duel is, but he'll be a part of it.
I'm going to go ahead and pick Asana. Didn't lose much sleep over this, and the reason for that is when Tiger was going to lose to the Luke man, which I also expected. In my mind, the score is still a thing, and so to me, the score is 5-4, and they are going to start this episode off by saying, for Nail, if he wins, they win. It's over. So for that perspective, Asana has to win. So whoever was going to duel against Asana, I thought was going to lose. It got very interesting when, of course, that character was Nail. The other thing is dueling for motivation is important here. Asana has a legitimate reason to duel. She wants to avenge Tiger, who is her best friend or childhood friend, and is in a very, very bad shape because of the Goha siblings. Luke Man is an acting Goha sibling, so Asana has a reason to duel against Nail. Nail's heart is not going to be in this duel. Sure, he'll say, oh, it's my providence to duel for the siblings. But does he really want to work for the siblings? Does he really want to go against Yugioh, who, he's made a friendship with, which is ultimately what this duel will be? I don't think so. On top of that, I think a lot of people underestimate Asana. I think Asana and Nail have had eerily similar paths. They both beat Yugioh. They both lost to Yugioh. And then in their third duel, Asana beat Tiger. Nail drew versus Gakuto. So Asana actually has a better track record than Nail. I'd argue Gakuto is a tougher opponent than Tiger, but still, they're very, very evenly matched. And I think the reason why some people underestimate Asana is because we are not used to, as Yu-Gi-Oh fans, girl characters being written in the same light as a guy rival-esque character. Imagine Yuzu Hiragi going up against Akaba Reiji. That's laughable. I mean, it's not even, it wouldn't even be a duel. But this is a duel that I think both characters are actually on the same level. I think it's hard for some of us to realize that because of the whole, track record with girl characters. But Sevens has been different, man. And I think that they've both been written very well up until this point, very similarly. And I think Asana is going to beat Neil. I'm fairly confident on that. Not going to lose sleep over that pick. So we're all Asanas here. I'm interested to see what the chat picked. Very interested to see.
I think Asana was up. I haven't looked recently.
Let's see if you guys agree with us or not. Let's see.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
67.
Yeah. About two-thirds of people pick Asana.
Yeah.
And the other thing that's crazy to me, I've seen some people say that this win would be very bad for Nail. It'd be very bad for Nail to lose. And in my opinion, I think, sure, it's another loss, whatever. but it's quality of who you're losing to.
Right.
You know, it's like in college football, if the number 1 ranked football team loses to the number 2, no one's going to say that. No one's going to look at that and say, that's a bad loss.
No.
Context is so important here. Nail losing to Asana, to me, I might even put Asana ahead of Nail if I did my power rankings.
Maybe.
I might. I think you can make the argument.
You could make
They're
the argument.
very similarly leveled. This is not Nail losing to Menzaburo. This is not Nail
Whoa,
losing.
what's the hate on
This is not Nail
He's
losing.
batting
This is not
500.
Nail losing to Mimi. This is not Nail
Oh,
losing to a
yeah.
joke of
Yeah,
a duelist.
yeah.
Asana is a legitimately good and tough duelist, and so I don't think this would hurt his character at all. You know, I that to me is a take for this duel that I wouldn't agree with. But yeah, I'm going Asana. I think Asana is going to get the win here for Team Yuga and for Tiger
I'm
ultimately.
glad you guys agreed with me for my 10th win. I really appreciate that.
No,
I feel like you all want me to be wrong just for that alone, you know.
Big T, come on, man.
no, I've
You don't got to
seen
do this.
I've seen some people say that there's always the chance that Neil wins and then reveals that he's working with Yuga.
Well, they've done it before. I can't shrug that off. They have done that before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like, imagine he wins the duel and then Yugo's like, "It's over," and he's like, "Oh no," and like Yuga steps out and he goes, "Good work, Neil."
Well, he's the ultimate Uno reverse card. He could literally just be like, I don't really care. It wasn't my providence. I mean, it just doesn't matter.
He
He has
also,
no skin in the game.
No.
He also assumingly has his maximum. Asana does not.
Yeah, hers
Remember,
disappeared.
hers got destroyed at the end of
Destroyed.
39.
Completely
Oh,
right.
good.
So, or the end of 38, beginning of 39. So Asana, as far as we know, is maximumless. That probably gives Nail a bit of an edge. Does Neil have a copy of Fusion as well? Like, he might have a big card and deck edge in this duel. So that's an
Which I think will make for an very interesting duel.
He could also throw. He could throw. I could see him throw. I could see him
Yeah.
betraying.
I mean,
and
again, he
throwing.
was technically teammates of Yuga once before, so
Yeah,
why
he
wouldn't
He
you
just
wanna
doesn't
help
seem
him?
like he cares.
Yeah, that's
like,
I agree.
at
with
all.
Well, that's
what
just his
he-
His whole life,
personality.
Providence.
Yeah,
and
his
everything.
whole life is directed by his providence. Whatever's in his providence is what he's gonna do. Oh, is his providence to work for Gohan? So
Well,
be it.
it's also he's the typical like person or character where they're smarter than everyone.
Yeah.
They know they're smarter than everyone,
Yeah.
and so like whatever you do, I don't care. Like
Exactly.
it just doesn't matter. Like I'm better than you anyway.
Those characters, though, can have a lot of emotional development
Mm-hmm.
and character development. I think when they see characters that they deem as less intelligent than them,
Beating
that
them.
have big emotional moments
Mm-hmm.
that maybe they don't really grasp because they've never experienced that.
Yeah.
So if Asana can get through to Nail because there's one shot in the preview where Nail looks a little taken aback, like he looks a little shocked. And if Asana is going to talk about her connection with Tiger and why she's fighting for Team Yuga, that might strike something within Nail from an emotional side, not an intelligence
And I
side.
don't hold that against him because I mean his parents, for this
Well, they
lack
let
of
him
a better
let him murder
term,
the
I mean
city.
they well not only that they threw him away.
Oh, yeah.
Like they didn't try to work through anything
That's a
or
good
something.
point.
I mean they literally threw him away. So he's been in the basement of Goha
Yeah, you're right.
with no interaction besides AI robots.
I don't think it's. I
I mean,
think that's legal.
It's,
I don't think that was legal.
it's
Probably. It's not
completely
humane.
understandable that someone
Very inhumane.
would not be able to develop proper emotional connections. He hasn't had enough human interaction.
Yeah, good point. Well, chat, we have a very exciting moment coming up here. We are going to go through the table and predict
Yeah, it's Dudley Brothers.
the finale duel of Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens. I'm going to get another poll going in the chat.
This guy's Polish.
Of the entire show?
No, of 66 and 67.
I thought the show was wrapping up like this arc.
Yeah.
Some people think
Isn't
that.
the last arc?
All right, Pete, what do you think, bro? Well, do you want to start with Nick T?
I'll
We'll start
start.
with
I'll
Nick.
lead.
All right,
Treasure.
you start.
The finale duel is Yuga versus for the siblings and the sixth Goa sibling, Swirly.
Woo!
Yuga versus Swirly.
Oh, explain it, bro.
Explain it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's very simple. Swirly has been an undercover agent this whole time, understanding how they duel, and now that he knows everything about them, he's faked that he didn't know anything. He faked his swirl. He clearly showed that he knows the buttons to get into the corporate headquarters. He is now going to use what he's learned. He's going to beat Yuga. Yuga will become the sixth sibling, and that's how we start the new arc. Pretty straightforward. And of course, you guys dueled well. Are you really gonna tell me we're gonna
Pretty
have?
straightforward.
Pretty straightforward, easy. Yeah, Yuo hasn't dueled in a while, but I feel again, Yuo's not running the show. Yuo thinks he's running the show. My boy Swirls is running the show. There you go. Now, did I say it was the best prediction? No, but we're going with it.
I mostly agree with that.
Wow.
Except
I'm
for the
actually
fact
excited.
that I don't think Swirly is as cunning as he thinks
Probably
he is.
not.
I
but, you know.
legitimately do believe, and that's the theory I'm going to go with, is that he's a sleeper agent, basically, and that his true self is locked away. Because even Yugioh said he hasn't really met the true sixth sibling. I genuinely believe that this Swirly is separate from this they're the same person, but personality-wise, they are separate. And the sixth sibling will be unlocked from him, and that's when we see the true power of the sixth sibling, and Yugioh is the one to go against him.
So you're thinking Yugioh versus Swirly?
Yugioh versus Swirly, but for a slightly different reason.
Okay, that's fair. Wow.
I have an interesting one. I'm going to call it a little bit of a crack theory, but this is what I think it's going to be.
Okay.
This should be good. When you have to lead with that, it's like, well, there we go.
Well, then my head just starts racing.
So, what I'm thinking
What are you thinking?
is a tag duel.
Oh, God.
And it's going to be Yugioh and Swirly
Wait,
versus Yugioh and Luke.
Okay.
And upon victory, Swirly reveals himself as the sixth Goha sibling.
You're on crack.
So, technically speaking, the siblings would get a win, and so would...
Yep. So then they're still around.
I could work, but I just think there's no shot through tag
I
duel.
like the caveat.
I don't think they could add just Allison tag duel. Like, it's just so...
Yeah, they absolutely can.
So I'll be completely honest with you guys. I think you guys are way too on the Swirly Kool-Aid right now. Well, I believe he will be the sixth sibling. At the moment, he doesn't even have a deck. I don't think
He's got
hasn't shown it.
He's got Yugi's deck.
I don't think
Oh my
he's.
God, that would be insane.
I don't think they would use Swirly to do this finale. I think it's going to be Yugioh versus Yugioh. I could also see Yugioh versus Luke. Yugioh's got a duel in this finale.
Yeah, I agree.
Some people think it might be Swirly versus Luke. Yugioh's got a duel. He's got a duel again. He's got that monster that's the High Paladin, the new fusion, like not the High Paladin. What is
High
it?
Dragon?
No, High Dragon, and then the other one is something.
Magical Knight.
Magical Knight.
Magical
High
Knight.
Paladin. Magical Knight. And so Yugioh's got a duel again, and to me the most likely is Yugioh or Luke. He could duel Luke to try and get Luke back and break the Luke man hold.
I was like, Yugioh versus Luke, man. What about that?
Or he could. I could see that as well. I mean, yeah, I could see that. I see both of those before Swirly getting involved. But I would go with Yugioh versus Yugioh. That seems the most likely to me, and that's the one I'd go with.
But that's why I don't want it. I don't want what's expected. That's come
fair.
on.
Well, 'cause
you know,
if we-
I mean, I agree. You make a very good point. It probably will end up being that. But don't you want the duel? You're like, oh shoot, you're going at it, and as long as they obviously make a good.
Well, I want the finale duel to be enjoyable. Yugioh
I
versus
think you're
Luke man
really-
has good potential.
Yeah,
too.
I agree. That's true.
Even though it'd be the third time they duel.
Well,
I'd be
we're
fine with
underestimating.
that.
But Yugioh versus
need a Yugioh
Yugioh
win.
is just a rematch like every other arc has had, where he lost to them and then he beat them at the
Yeah,
end
it's
of the arc.
very typical.
Yeah, I think they're
It's
gonna
just
do it.
I that's why I don't want it. Like even if it's still against Yugioh having the tag duel aspect of it, whether it be Swirly, whether it be Yoro coming and dueling with him, and that's what he's actually asking him to do.
Yeah.
Just something different.
What is
Instead of just like, okay, you dueled me, now I'm gonna duel you a second time and win. It would be cooler to have, I guess, like a different
Let's see what we got.
type like
that.
Pete, I'm very interested to see what you're thinking. What do you think this? What do you think this arc finale duel is?
So it's gonna be a Mimi duel.
Yeah.
No, I completely agree with you. It's Yugioh. I've been saying this for the entire time that this is Yuo's arc, and he will be dispatched at the end of this arc, and we will roll into the sixth sibling next arc.
What about you?
I am not of the mind that the sixth sibling is going to be defeated. I think it perfectly sets up that Yuga's going to have some fusion. He's creating it, or Kaizo has it, or whatever. That's what he's talking to Yuro about. They're going to set that up. It's going to go against Yugioh. He's going to beat him. We think the president threat is over, and someone like a spoiler or someone goes, well, you forgot about me. And then that's what rolls into the next arc.
I do like that.
It just makes
that'd be
sense.
cool.
I know people are saying it's doing it over a little bit again, but again, I think let's not get overly complex. At the end of the day, it's just sevens. So I think it's just straightforward what's going to happen.
Well, that's why I would like the tag duel aspect of it, because it's
Yeah.
still Swirly saying, well, guess what, buddy? Like, I'm still here.
Yeah.
I think he could say that without dueling.
He can.
Yeah.
How?
I mean, here's the thing. They're kind of in a tough situation, right? Because Yuga needs to duel. If he duels Luke, people will say, oh, it's the third time. It's a rematch of last, arc finale, even though I thought that duel was great. If he duels Yugioh, It's the same method that they did for Nail and Asana's arc.
Yep.
So they're kind of in a pickle here, unless they do go a wild route where it's Yuga Swirly or Luke versus Yugioh, something weird.
But they
like
did that to themselves at the beginning of the arc. You set up that the siblings came down and said, Yuga, you're the guy that's made Rush Duels. We're going to make sure you lose and get 6 strikes or whatever, and you're going to work for us.
Yep.
They've targeted him since the beginning. He's the first one to unfortunately go against the violent force of a fusion and completely get blindsided by that. So he has some comeuppance to come get here in the finale. So everything is Yuga. He's the one that's dueling. And then he is the most against the only president left that we know about, Yuo. It's just straightforward. Like that is exactly what is going to happen.
The only thing
I'm 100% convinced.
The only thing I dislike about it, which is I guess just because it's repetition, but it's like he got destroyed by a maximum the first time we ever saw one. And then he comes back and ends up winning. Yeah. He gets destroyed by a fusion. Now he comes back and he ends up winning. Yeah. It's like I get it. I like the overcoming that. But then at that point, you're writing the same story with a different beast. That's basically what you're doing.
And I 100% agree with you. And I've been a proponent on this podcast that says I have not loved the way Yuga's been written.
I agree.
I think he is so energetic. He's so bubbly. He's so lovable.
So much
he
more.
is such a great duelist. And it's just not showcased. And we get stuck into the writers paint themselves into these corners. They do it themselves of putting him in very generic, predictable duels and setups every single arc.
Absolutely.
And I just don't see them breaking away from it, at least this arc.
Yeah. And I think it's this entire arc I feel like has been the Luke arc,
Yeah. That's why it makes sense to go back to Yuga.
Yeah,
exactly.
So as much as the presidents are involved and it's kind of the 6 presidents arc, or the 5 I guess for now, it's really the arc of the Luke man at this point.
Yeah.
Because it's everything has now been riding at least the last, even when he's not the one dueling in the episode, he's kind of the center of what they're doing.
Yes.
And I think that as nice as it is to see somebody that's not like your protagonist get attention like that, we don't even know
the dono.
like where Yuga came from, which again we hope we might be finding out, but I don't know. I think it's the way he's been written so far for his duels is lose first, come back and beat you because it's the second time around. That's basically the way he has a bunch of losses and he's getting his revenge wins.
What if Yuga is the duel, right? But Yuo wins and Yuga becomes a sibling.
Right, and I said that in the beginning of the arc. I said I feel like it would be so interesting if you want to change it up a little bit to make Yuga a Goa sibling. The only issue I have with it is he's gonna get another L in the face.
He doesn't need another
if that happens. And it's like I don't know if I want to see that again. That's what the 7th loss or something that'll be. It'll be ridiculous. Unless they're going for that theme and he never loses again.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's his final.
I wouldn't mind him losing and getting taken, and yes, it would really hurt his character in terms of like skill as a duelist. Yeah. But it would be cool to see kind of the trail to getting him back. Yeah. And or him losing on purpose to get captured to get Kaizo or go into space or whatever it is that he would want to do.
Have like Rook, and this is before he went to the presidents, but I said it would have made more sense that Rook, King of Duelists, over cocky, loses. He cost Yuga his freedom, and now he's living with that for the next arc. How do I get my friend back?
I 100%.
But now that none of that's gonna happen now,
right? Exactly.
I 100% agree.
They kind of wrote themselves into a little bit of a corner.
Yeah, they did.
They've done that a lot.
Yeah,
they do. Yeah.
But hey, I'm interested to see how it plays out.
I'm very interested.
I'm very excited.
Do you think they're gonna wait? Do they actually release a summary before the 66? Will they?
Hard to say.
They probably will on Saturday morning.
Because what do we end at? 68?
67.
It's an interesting number to end on, by the way.
Let me see where the poll ended. Very curious.
Oh, Yugioh.
Over half the people.
Yugioh.
Yeah, half the people.
I mean, again, I think that's the duel we expect, but what's the duel we want? We want something that's crazy.
I do like
a tag duel, man.
No, back up.
I do like a little craziness.
But I think like Luke and Yuo versus Yuga and Yoro would be a very cool dynamic.
I agree.
Because it's kind of like we got one of yours, you got one of ours.
I just
Right.
don't. I just don't believe tag duels exist in this world.
I really don't.
Yeah, but you didn't think fusion would exist either.
Well,
That you're wrong. Everyone else did, and of course I thought fusion. I'm not gonna get started.
Huge.
Let me read some link
So
donations
not
here.
Yugioh?
What'd you say?
I said
Not
not
you
Yugioh.
go.
What?
I said not Yugioh.
Oh, you go Shanae, you go da.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite lines, bro. Limestone, thank you for the $10 donation. What were Cal and Dredger's reaction to Salaryman Calzo? Right, because you guys weren't here.
This was my reaction.
Dredge, what was your reaction, bro? Driving in a car, scared, coming home from Brooklyn.
I just
Nervous.
smiled.
You just smiled.
Did you watch this when
I
you were
watched
stuck?
it. Oh
'Cause
yeah,
you
then
had
what
nothing
else was I
to
gonna
do.
do? Yeah,
You're
but
subbed.
I'm just I just
Pete,
smile and go.
glad you're
oh,
going."
It's Cal.
Now, what if I had a cardboard cutout of the Salaryman?
It'd be pretty baller.
Okay. How do you feel about that?
I'd have to take a picture with
Chat,
it.
how do you... That'd be like a tourist attraction. Chat, how would you feel if I had a Salaryman Calzo standing up right there behind
Well,
my-
you know,
Like a wax museum?
Well, no, like a cardboard cutout.
No, I want a wax one.
That might be a little tough.
Oh my god.
We can
Why?
make it happen, I think.
Why? You got money like Luke's family. You can do it.
Yeah, okay.
We live in an estate.
Yeah, that's right.
Like most of you don't realize out here, this property is at least 7 acres. Like that's how big Dylan's house.
I don't even think it's half an acre.
It takes us 10 minutes to drive up the driveway.
They're completely wrong. Limestone, thank you so much. Dark Emperor J, thank you. Am I the only one that finds it strange that despite the siblings being presidents, they don't have servants? I mean, Yugioh took down the wallpaper by himself. Yeah, I guess I
They're
don't like any
kids.
help.
They came from space. We don't know.
I really
what's
think
going
it's
on
just
there.
down to like them being kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. X-Slayer, thank you for the donation. So Salaryman Kaizo could come back with the new fusion and will haunt us with all that face that will terrorize my dream. The Salaryman.
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, why'd you make that in the first place, Cal?
Why did
You mocap for that moment, didn't you?
I heard
Get
that.
out.
I just heard that rumor.
Get out.
Oh boy.
The Flail Lips, thank you so much for the donation. Hey Dylan, guys, just was curious if you could take many what-if scenes of history, like what if Marvel, what would they be and why? Curious.
History.
Who
in
asked that?
Yu-Gi-Oh, by the way.
History in Yu-Gi-Oh.
In
The
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Flail Lips. Mine would be if Yugioh was absorbed by Yuya instead of Yuto in episode 35 or whenever it was. Would love that. That would be really
Spoiler
cool.
for you?
No, no one's watching.
No, it's
never
huge
mind.
spoiler.
No one's watching.
I'll just let it go out of my head.
Huge spoiler.
No one's watching.
I won't remember.
I guess since the only show that I've completed is Brains, that's
No.
the only fair one to do.
Oh, God.
What if situation?
If you could do a top 10.
I can't say my what if because Pete's here.
I've got one. What if Yugi beat Kaiba in that scene that Pete was talking about? Would Kaiba have done it? Is he all talk?
Jesus.
No.
Oh,
Is
the
he
scene
all
where on
talk?
top when he's on top of the thing and
Is
he
he
jumped
all-
off.
is he all
Oh,
talk?
that's interesting.
Is he all talk? What if Yugi
He would've
decided to
done
go
it.
for it? Would he have done it?
I think he absolutely would have done it. In that
Wow.
moment, he thought that Mokuba's life was gone, and he's the only one who he's absolutely would have done it.
Interesting.
He's a psycho.
He is a psycho.
He would have
dude.
absolutely done
But
it.
do you think he I feel like he puts too much of a value in his life to actually go through with it.
I don't think so. I think in that moment,
He's a
he
narcissist.
gave
That's
up.
an interesting one. I can't tell. I can't say mine because it's 5Ds. So
I appreciate that.
What
I
if,
give you respect in the chat.
yeah. I gotcha.
What if I was able to reincarnate all of the other Ignis?
Yeah, I think a what if of the other ones is the Solstice, like the Ignis coming
Yeah.
back as other Solstice.
Yeah.
I think that would have been great.
What if the chess pieces never disappeared?
I'm trying to think of a specific one.
What if what if Blood Shepherd was the bishop? You were sold. That was great.
I love that theory.
It was
such
a
good
great theory.
That
It
guy's
really
description
was.
of like bishop and
was so
shepherd
good.
thing going. It was
so good.
genius.
Honestly,
Flail
the
Lips-
theory made me believe it. I was
Honestly,
all
if
for
I
it.
had to redo it, I don't know where it would be, but I would give Yusaku a loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would have really.
Well,
built
one
his
of easily
character.
they
Could have get
dueled
one of those
Bowman-
Bowman
What if
Yeah.
the Knights of Hanoi win?
Yeah.
He dueled Bowman 5
The
times.
world
Like you
ends,
might as well
basically.
Well,
give him
an
the
EMP
loss in the
would go
first
off,
one.
and then you'd see how reality would be without.
So the
We
end of-
already
the
knew.
end of civilization as we
We
know
already
it.
knew. Remember the tank scene? He ran the simulation.
What if? Well,
That's not if the
different.
Knights won. That's if the AI won.
Yeah.
But if the Knights won, EMP goes off and end of civilization as we know it.
You know, which is crazy on their part that like they were like, well, the Ignis are going to kill civilization, but we'll also kill civilization.
It's like,
no,
yeah,
that's
we
not
can
how
just go
that
back
works.
to like stone tools. It's fine. Send us back to the Bronze
What
Age.
if
maybe.
Topologic Navy showed up?
Wow.
I've got a $5 donation from Taker Napper. Thank you, Taker. Very sad about what happened to Tiger, but at least this week, Asana will use the power of love to avenge her girlfriend and absolutely demolish Nail next week. That's what we're all hoping for, Taker. L for Luke for the finale of this arc. I can feel it in my bones this time. Taker, keep feeling it, bro. You're going to be feeling it for a while, man. I don't know when Luke's losing. I think it will be this arc, but who knows?
Who's to say?
Flail Lips, thank you so much for the $1 donation. Last dono for me, but I'm kind of bummed you lost the blue hair. That was a 1 week specialty, my friend. I actually liked it on you. Well, thank you. I hope you guys are having a good night. I'll rewatch this stream later to see your responses. Also, it's Flail IPS, not Flail Lips.
Oh, what?
Good to know. Thanks for the correction. Flail IPS, thank you so much.
What does IPS stand for?
No
I'm
idea why
curious.
it's not here, but thank you so
definitely
much,
let us
Flail.
know what that stands for.
Yeah.
Then now, at least we can correct ourselves.
Limestone, thank you for the $5 donation. Eugene or Schrodinger?
Eugene.
Come
on.
Eugene.
You're not going to get me there.
You might dislike Eugene. He is still a pretty cool dude.
Ivrea, thank you
least.
for the $2 donation. We need an iconic Sans Dylan podcast when he is in Texas. I will for sure be watching.
You
What
just
is-
know.
I love that you
Sans-
said without.
Like sans means without. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
See, and I respect her for that because we've had enough of you. Like,
Yeah.
we just want
I-
to
I-
see other talent.
I just
here.
picture you trying to enjoy your time in
See other
Texas,
talent.
constantly checking your phone to see.
To make
if
sure
you go-
his base was not
Just
exploding.
like-
he's trying to make sure that the stream wasn't shut down because he thinks
Yeah.
the guy.
Well, just to
we
see,
ended
like,
the
wait,
His
stream.
phone says
wait.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything has gone live.
That's it. That's what he's waiting for. It's like hoping the notification doesn't appear on his phone.
Yeah, they're nuts. Ivrea, thank you so much.
He goes to click on his like channel analytics and it's not there anymore. The channel got deleted instantly.
Limestone,
Is that
thank you for the $5 donation. Happy birthday. I don't think anything will top that time that Bam super chatted $500.
I read
Right?
that
Still, that
donation.
was
It was
crazy.
one of my favorite moments on the show
That-
because he tricked me. Well,
Yeah.
he tricked you.
That was two birthdays
he
ago.
told
Biggest
me
donation I've ever gotten.
say it was only $20.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then I had to come back and say it was $500.
Yeah,
That was the biggest donation
that was
I've ever
crazy.
received.
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
That was insanity.
I love Bam. I still owe him watching Initial D. I really need to watch that.
Limestone, thank you so much.
not
X-Slayer,
shit.
thank you for the donation. Still hurt after you said Jungle Book is a prequel of Lion King. That's why you are a sick bastard and happy that Black Rose killed you to make you wear that costume. X-Slayer, thank you for the
To
donation.
be fair on that point, I'm also in the Disney boat. I have no idea what that
Yeah,
was
you
about.
know.
Well, Disney. Those are well, at
The
least
Jungle Book was the kid with the underwear, right? He's there, bare necessities.
That was
That's all I
a
know.
book at least before Lion King.
Would it
Who
make
knows?
more sense if he became
Hey, Dill.
Tarzan?
Yeah, it would make more sense if it was Tarzan. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, there it is, midnight. All
it
right.
is midnight.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Dill.
All right.
Congratulations.
Drop those
Third-
happy birthdays in
Welcome
the
to the
chat.
Third straight year I'm live with all of you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 27
Oh, yeah,
feels
the-
great.
27
And-
years young,
And
baby.
I will say this, the channel, you guys have really breathed life into the channel the last few weeks. I mean, we were on pace before August happened to maybe hit 80K, before 2021 came to an end. Now it looks like there's a chance we might hit 80K next week. So
What?
yeah, the
Yeah,
channel's been blowing up.
it's way behind on the if you look
Yeah.
at the channel.
Yeah, we're actually at 79.7.
Yeah,
That's
it's way
insane.
behind.
Yeah.
What?
Channel's been exploding. A lot of videos have been exploding. Yeah.
I do want to say you're not giving yourself enough. Yes, they breathed life into it,
Well,
but you grinded.
you
You
died.
grinded yourself to the bone.
You just did like a 30 video month
To make
with
that happen.
streams multiple days a week.
And a
Make-
full-time job.
You deserve
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
They breathed life into it because you put the work into it.
Well, that's true. Thank you.
You get what you give, baby.
You guys inspire me, and I really do appreciate it, and I love every single one of you. So, there's no other channel, there's no other place I'd rather be than with all of you guys. This is my third straight birthday where in some shape or form I've been live during my birthday. So, I'm so thankful for all of you guys, and thank you so much for everything you do for me. I greatly do appreciate it. We do have a few more donations here, of course. Chapel, thank you for the $1 super, and thank you for everyone wishing me a happy birthday in the chat. I greatly appreciate it. 'Twas an accident, but now can imagine Za Nuke Man advertising selling beer on the slogan being "You too can become Za Nuke Man." I can see that
Please.
as well.
I would love that.
For
the dono.
Nick T would be buying a lot of that.
Chapel, thank you so much. X-Slayer, thank you for the $1 donation. We are at episode 65 and we are ending at 67, so it could make sense we get our first ever tag duel. Let's go. So we won't have these situations where we get one duel or try something new. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm
you'll
in,
be right.
X-Slayer. I'm in.
C, thank you for the $2 donation. A few days ago, I saw a Little Caesars commercial with a humanoid robot contemplating the difference between a pizza and a calzone. if you know what I'm referring to. I don't. Immediately thought of Salaryman Calzo. Now I'm imagining Calzo eating a calzone. Well, Ivrea in my
That we should
Discord
have done.
made
She
Salaryman
did.
Calzone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where she put the calzone in Calibra, so it was good. And we have, holy shit, Sapphire Jack.
What? Yeah.
$100 donation. Holy shit. Jack, thank you so much, man. This is the, wow. This is the second $100 donation to the stream. That is insane.
Wow.
Jack, and thank you for using the link, man. That's equal to about a $180 YouTube super chat. Because PayPal takes like $3, YouTube would take like 40%. So that's equal to like almost like a $200 YouTube super chat. Jack, thank you so much, my friend. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Jack and Chapel, and to everyone that's donating. Holy shit, thank you guys so much. 27 feels great, man.
Wow.
Love all you guys.
It is your birthday, bro.
And
That
we'll
is-
do wow, Jack, thank you so much, man.
Thank you. Yeah, I realized that.
Jesus Christ. That's crazy. You guys
to that.
you guys spoil me every single year throughout the year, but man, on my birthday you guys just go insane.
They go ham, bro.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, happy birthday, brother.
Thank you.
Seriously, That's
Yeah.
you're the.
Oh, I thought he was saying it sarcastically. Didn't you think he was saying that?
No,
A
I
little
was-
bit. A little bit.
Happy birthday,
Why does everyone
brother.
think I'm being sarcastic?
Happy
That's like
birth.
when I said I love that for you to Kelly. She was
Yeah.
like, I've never heard anyone use that genuinely. I'm like, I don't
It like fell into our vocabulary.
It's the problem is that the way we are, no one takes us seriously.
No.
Ever.
You know, that's the problem.
Ever.
And if you issue a compliment, people go, "You're just being sarcastic." No, it was a
No.
real compliment.
Yeah. Like we're like, Dill, you really do a good job with the channel, and he's like, oh, you call me a dead channel?
Although it is a dead channel.
Yeah. Jack, Chapel, thank you guys so much. Seriously. Those are the two of the biggest donations I've received in
long
a
time.
very long time.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much. We're not done. We still have some super chats.
We sure do.
Waiting on Nick T here.
We have
Right. It's my birthday, so I can.
You can do whatever you
No,
want.
you can do that.
Wait. Oh, you only do that on your birthday?
No, I can only get away with it on my birthday.
He only does it on 2 days.
Yeah.
Days that are his birthday and days
Yeah,
that
no,
aren't.
no, my birthday.
I only
Woo!
drink.
Hey, Cal, I gotta
Classic.
talk to you right after this.
Okay, yeah.
Classic.
I feel like
Vic-
big. I was gonna drop a whole name.
No.
Makes you get to the donut.
T-Ray from Kyle. Imagine if Yu-Gi-Oh! In Yu-Gi-Oh! 21 when Dylan is 67. Wow, I mean, you will be old.
Hey guys.
Welcome back.
I'm just letting you know and brace for it because if the anime goes that long, there's a very good chance I will still be doing YouTube.
People are
content.
gonna be watching like a middle-aged Dylan, like, all right.
It'll be
hey.
Dylan, his kid, and his grandkids sitting
Yeah.
at the table.
Yeah, I'll pass it along to my grandkids. That's what I'll do.
Hopefully they start doing really the channel at that point, and you.
Or
kinda
they'll be
just
like, we don't want to be part of your YouTube career, Grandpa.
Yeah, Grandpa. We don't like this Yukio
I'll
stuff.
give you 20% of the channel.
We don't even know what that means,
You do
Grandpa.
100% of the work.
That's messed up.
Put some respect on my name.
You know I built this channel from nothing. Now there's 1 million subs. What have you done with your 10-year-old life, you little shit?
He's like freaks out on him. He's like, I'm only 10. Grandpa,
Oh, God.
you didn't do anything when you were
Don't you
10.
can
It's
call
like,
your
shut.
kid Gavin.
Wow.
Gavin. Just call me Gavin.
That's calling
That's
Gavin.
gonna be my nickname when I get older. Just call me Gavin.
We had. Oh wait, hold on.
Oh,
Come on.
Should we start singing?
No, not yet. I gotta make sure he doesn't fall.
Yeah, once he's in frame. Okay. He's doing this bullet.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, dear Dylan. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Don't knock it over.
You didn't have to. That was a surprise. You didn't have to. I didn't know you got a cake. You didn't have to do that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I gotta wish for something.
What, you already have everything you want.
Wow.
That's true.
I'm right here, baby.
Or maybe 100K subs on YouTube.
Whoa, what? Just gonna let that comment slide, huh?
Hey.
Thank you guys. Thank Thank all of you. Thank you guys.
everybody's
Treasure, thank you
always
so
do
much.
that.
You
Yeah,
always
let's
do
move
that,
this
dude.
off of your stream.
Maybe we should
area.
also
Thank
get
you.
utensils.
Yeah, I'm stressed.
You got
One
plates,
step
you
at a
brought
time.
plates.
Yeah, I didn't bring forks or knives because I didn't want to find paper ones. I was looking everywhere stuff. It took me forever. So.
If you want to get actual utensils,
worry, I won't let it
I'll
fire.
continue reading.
I'll go
If it
for it.
does blink, George.
Cool. So we have $5 from Philip Rosewood. Wow, perfect timing. Happy birthday, Dill.
Thank you, Phil.
The first video of yours I watched was your Arc 5 episode 101 review in 2016, my
gamers.
senior year of high school. So
Holy
glad to have
shit.
you with us.
That is my that was my second ever episode review. My first was 99 and 100. You've been around for a while, man, since the Clueless Gamers days.
That's
so,
crazy.
Which
That
I already
means
knew
you're-
that.
That means you're ancient.
Yeah, Philip, man. Hey, I'm happy you grew with my channel. You know, that's awesome, Philip. Thank you so much for the donation, man. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
That's really cool. I love hearing people's first videos.
Before I move on to the next one, because Ivrea reminded me, happy birthday, Ice Aiden 2.
Should we run it back?
We gotta run back.
No, I say
Are we gonna do our speed
the
run?
speed one.
We'll do speed
Happy
run.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Ice Aiden. Happy birthday to you. There you go. Happy birthday, Ice.
I hope if he's not around, I hope he rewatches this eventually and sees that.
I hope so too.
We should patent that speed one.
birthday
We got
to
that
you.
down.
I can't wait. I think the happy birthday is finally in the public domain. You can.
It
say
is,
Yeah.
but is the speed version?
No, it's. I mean, that's just not even copyright.
We
ever.
are the speed version, bro.
Yeah, we are. We are the speed.
We
version.
are. Oh no.
We have 2 Rael from Kaio. Want 10 bottles of what Dill is drinking. He is nuts. Tonight you have been a little. off the charts.
People get very concerned when I tell them that I don't drink.
Wait, like alcohol?
Yeah, because they're very concerned that I'm this like unstable without any sort of help.
Yeah. So now think about it with alcohol.
Oh, that'd be
terrifying.
crazy.
I've seen this man drink once.
Yeah. We've seen it. A
I've
couple
seen
times.
a few times.
Yeah.
I'm only on
Yeah.
one.
I don't think I've ever been drunk.
It's not
though.
pretty.
I don't know if that's.
What about
true.
what about that
Well,
one time
the
in the
one-
closet?
Maybe in high school.
That
What
one
about
time in
that
the
one
closet.
time at Margarita?
Okay, I only
For a
had,
few minutes. For a
I
few
only had
minutes.
one margarita.
For a few
That's-
minutes.
Well,
Wait,
that's it.
Remember what I
that
said
says-
about Eric Lee?
What did you say about Eric Lee that night?
I'll tell you later.
What's it?
Remember when we got
I love
the?
it just
Oh, never mind.
Remember when we got the daiquiris, Nixie?
What? No, please. But he has plates.
Remember when we got the daiquiris with Dill and ours had just like
You
a
do,
shot of
you do.
vodka floating on
Dude,
top
that
of
was
the daiquiri?
disgusting.
Yeah, and you made fun of him in that moment. You were like, "Wow,
Yeah.
you're such a baby."
And then I
you
drank
went-
it,
you went,
and it.
oh my god!
And then it
Yeah.
nearly put, and I finished it, and nearly pushed me over the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sipped it. I was like,
Actually, and it ended up pushing me over the edge once I finally got back to the hotel room.
yeah.
Kyle, thank you very much.
And you know what's funny? I had Snapchat memories
Yeah, me
that
go.
we were there today.
Yeah, today.
Technically yesterday.
Yeah.
Of being there.
for my birthday.
For
Yeah.
your birthday. And that's when I came up with the concept for boardwalking.
Wow. Yeah.
wow,
That was crazy. We were at the Wild West.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have a video from when we were there.
Yeah.
That was the horse racing.
times. Crazy times.
Wow, and we're about to have some more. We have $10 more from Philip
Thank you,
Rosewood.
Treasure.
There we go. First piece.
Thank
we
you,
go.
my friend. Thank you, guys.
$10 more
I love
from
this.
Philip Rosewood.
Thank you, Philip. Thank you so much, man.
So GX, everything I wanted in the story was in the manga for me.
Yep.
If you want to see characters like Chaz, Cyrus, Alexis, Bastion, they have great development. Even Judai is more grounded and less broken pro tag.
yeah. I think. See, I
That
would.
sells me on the
That's
manga.
really shitting on the show there.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you know, you're watching it. You're watching
Well,
it. You know.
The GX manga is fantastic, but I do like Judai in the anime a little more than in the manga.
Well, you know, remember the episode that the review just came out recently of when we were on the roof and the guy was
Moki
clearly
Moki.
high,
Moki
Moki Moki.
Moki.
I just watch every episode like that. I just blaze up and I just start GX.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I think it's the best way
They're
to-
not measured correctly,
that's a
so
very large
yeah,
slice.
I realize that. Sorry.
Does anybody want the large piece?
Do you
Yeah,
know?
You
it
do.
doesn't, I'll
Me
take
too.
it.
I'll take it. All right.
If no one eats, I will take it.
Oh, good lord.
God.
We have $2 more from Philip Rosewood.
Thank you, Phil.
Driving with my brother last night, getting better. That's awesome. Good for you, man.
Yeah.
That's right. He's learning, right?
Yeah, he's learning. Good on you. Good on you. Get
Is
that.
it automatic or is he learning stick?
I'm curious. Odds are probably automatic because nowadays in the United States most are.
I
But
still want to
It's
know.
I wanna
almost
learn
it's almost
stick.
hard to find a car manual now.
It's really hard.
you actually have to like look for one.
You have to like specify it. Yeah.
I think in Europe it's easier
Well,
though, unfortunately. For us.
Yeah, but we can.
We'll get
those cars
Nadine
'cause they
to
drive on
teach
the
us how
wrong
to
side.
drive.
What
Okay.
they need?
I guarantee she knows how
Philip,
to
I'm
do it.
happy you learned how to drive, man. GX manga is great. Thank you so much for the super, man.
Here we go. Paste this in. We have I already got that actually.
Yeah. Latrell, you're one of those.
Oh wait, no. Okay, X-Layer with $2. Had everyone watched episode 5 of What If and Shang-Chi?
No.
No to both.
No to
No to
both.
both.
No to
I
both.
watched Shang-Chi, but very good. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, Dredger.
No
has watched it.
spoilers, please.
You know I
X-Slayer, you know.
X-Slayer, go on.
Well, I mean, watch for Pete's channel, Clueless Gamers. We'll have stuff on both of those at some point.
At some point, yeah.
Oh, when
So-
you guys go, I want to go. Just
Yeah, I agree.
I want to go.
All right. X-Slayer, thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
I don't want to start.
$5 and 3 cents from Pickrick. Hopefully, we see a battle of maximums, seeing as maximums have been sidelined for a while, and also haven't seen Asana's worm maximum for a good bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's been destroyed. I mean, no, I
No,
understand.
way you phrased that one perfect.
And you phrase it like a pompous, yeah.
No, I mean,
No, unfortunately for you.
Yeah,
So you know.
I think it's been destroyed, but hopefully her maximum comes back.
I could.
Either that
They've
or
got a
she
lot
comes
of
up
money.
with a different one.
Yeah. They might come up with a different one.
That'd be sick.
No.
Tenryal from Kaio.
Kyle, I'm going off tonight.
Yuga-san, you will see my true colors. The swirly atoms that make the stars and planets and all the six senses mashing together, swirly summon. Come forth, level 9 Dredger, the swirly paladin. Mad Knight type.
I love that.
Mad Knight.
That would be.
That's the most accurate part of that
Wow,
entire
that's
animation.
yikes.
Unreal. Dredger as swirly paladin.
I'll
I
take
love
it.
that.
Yeah, cool.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Another big donation on the link end.
Oh, Lord.
X-Slayer, thank you for
What?
the $50 donation.
Hey.
Jesus, thank you so much, X-Slayer. Met your channel when the Arc 5 season was hitting its end, including the timeline. Yeah, that was like
Classic.
December 2016.
Classic.
Really glad to stick around and even enjoy the content you make and help me catch up to the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Hope everything goes good, and happy birthday to you.
Aw.
X-Slayer, you're one of the many people from doing this that has changed my life completely, and I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for another sign of selflessness and another very generous donation, man. Much love, X-Slayer. Thank you so, so much, dude. You're great, and even though you love to rib me, you know, I love having you here, man. It brings a lot of fun to the channel.
But
so
hey, the
thank you.
way
Absolutely.
you should look at it is how good is a protagonist, meaning you, without a great villain, and that's what
Sure.
X-Slayer is.
X-Slayer's my villain.
No.
Yeah.
What I missed? I heard. I goes upstairs. I heard 100. So did someone donate like crazy? I was upstairs. I heard something. I was like, "What the hell's happening?"
Sapphire Jack.
Yeah.
man who
Oh
you won
my
the
God,
bet from.
Sapphire.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very nice.
The man you bet.
The man I bet. I gotta give him a rematch. You have to find something. Sapphire, remember a rematch. Find a rematch.
What did you bet over?
Oh, I was getting one in the face, pie in the face from him.
Yeah.
It was like Swirly to Swirly to me. Well, I gotta give him a rematch though.
Yeah, you do need a rematch.
Yeah.
We have $5 more from Philip Rosewood.
Dang.
Thank you, Phil.
Dylan, listen. Yugo being absorbed by Yuya, that happens in Arc 5 fanfic I sent you in chapter 21. To me, Yuya had way better chemistry with Yugo than Yuto.
I gotta read that. Well, I think I started it. Definitely did not get to chapter 21, but I would have loved for that to happen, man.
You gotta watch it because
You gotta
read it
cut.
because
You gotta
he
catch
wrote
up.
it in there.
Yeah. I will, Philip. I
It's like
will.
he was reading your mind or something.
I know.
He
That's
knew.
pretty crazy.
He knows what you like.
Philip, thank you so much, my man. Thank you.
Somewhere out there's some Orc 5 therapy convention where you all get together and just talk about what.
Like, this is what I wanted.
What
And,
could have
like,
made this show?
No.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Crazy.
No, you're absolutely right, Pete.
We have...
Holy shit.
Oh my god. No way.
What?
You'll get to it. Holy fuck.
That was funny.
That
that
was
was good.
good.
That was good.
That was good.
That was good. Very good.
we have
Yeah.
$2 from X-Layer. Now you are a big boomer. That's X-Layer.
Thank you, X-Slayer. I appreciate it, man.
And then...
He writes a very kind, nice message, and then a message that's just insane.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. I really do love it.
that
He's
is
a
it.
funny guy, man. He really
And
is.
we'll address that later.
Oh, God.
Wait, what?
I don't like that.
There's something that addresses that. He also has another $2 donation after that. With a good homage to our friend Davis. He said it's quote it's not over.
Yeah.
Because that's at the end of every stream we want to go to sleep.
That's
And he's
right.
like, you know what? It's not over.
It would
Man,
just
those
be
are
a-
great
A
moments.
simple $2 donation from Davis and it says, "You're never going to bed."
Yeah, his the impact that he had on me and on all of us, he'll never be gone.
Yeah.
You know, he'll never be
100%.
gone. But man, it still doesn't feel real. It really doesn't.
No,
really
it's,
is real.
it's just insane.
Yeah.
He was literally here last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Next player, thank you, my man.
Thank you.
Thank you so
I
much.
appreciate that. $2 from Nexo.
Oh, Nexo, thank you, man.
Happy birthday, old Ed.
For the dono.
Thank you, Nexo. I guess I am old now. I'm 27, so
That's
it's
it. Yeah,
We've all been
we're
old for a
officially
while,
old now.
dude.
Yeah.
I'm over the
Yeah,
hill,
man.
if you know what I mean.
Been there, done that.
No.
Two
Cal,
more.
you might be the oldest one.
Yeah, by a few days.
By a couple of days.
I don't even mean in that. I just mean in lifestyle.
Oh.
You're just
Years old.
Hermit inside that house.
Do we have any more, Nexo?
No, we've got plenty more, bro.
Oh,
Not plenty. Actually,
We're
only
not
like
doing
5 more.
Okay.
We have 2 more real from Kaya. Quote, "I see this man drink once. I miss my brother." I think he was quoting you on that.
That would be a Dredger quote.
Yeah.
Wait,
He's trying to talk to you
Like
like
he misses
emotionally.
like a true. You miss the true Dylan because you.
You come up to him and you go, "Hey, I miss my brother."
Oh God.
Yeah, it's like one of those.
No,
I can see it.
Dylan is. As much as I'd like to see Dylan have one drink or two.
Dylan's his truest self when he's stone
That
cold
is-
sober.
Yeah, that's on.
I think I'm at peak chaos when I'm stone
And
cold
ev-
sober.
and everyone else
is-
and everyone
is
else
flat.
is drunk.
He
Because
is-
then I can have some fun.
He is the biggest architect of chaos you'll
Yeah.
Oh
ever
my
see
God,
in your
so
life.
Oh,
He'll go over to Nick T and he'll whisper something like, "Nick T, what if you do this?"
I'm like,
And
And
then,
he's
of course,
like, "Oh
Nick
my
T, who's
God."
inebriated, will go,
like, "Yeah."
"It's a great idea." Disaster.
Yeah, it's fun.
and then we have
I-
a good laugh about it.
Yeah, oh yeah. I have a lot of fun talking to you guys when you're drunk. I really do.
well,
Thank
yeah,
you.
for us.
I have a good time being drunk.
Wake up. Why is my leg broken?
well. I see it with
Dylan
2.
pushed you down the stairs.
He said it'd be fun. I
Well,
believe
no,
him.
that makes sense. I was eating with $2. Don't worry, I don't drink either, fellow. And then I think the
fellow
9.
9-9 as in like September 9th.
Oh, yes.
Birthday
sure.
bros, I say and love you, man. Thank you. We sang happy
I
birthday.
think we got to. No, we did not. That's a link. We'll have to get back to it. There's like only like 1 or
Wait,
2
is that
links.
actually what
Let
it
me.
was?
I'll do the links real quick.
I think it's just 1, maybe 2.
Okay.
So that one, he did again right
Yeah, I realized that.
Holy shit, man! Another huge donation. Choco Stinks. I actually don't recognize that name,
I
but
didn't
thank
realize
you
that.
so much for the $50 donation.
holy crap.
Jesus Christ, guys! Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Dylan. You're truly a great person. I wish you best in your endeavors.
That's nice.
Choco, thank you so much for
Thank
not
you,
only
Choco.
that massive donation, but the kind words. And
That's great.
Wow.
I really appreciate it. And listen, my endeavors are here, right here on YouTube and on Twitch, streaming, hanging out with all of you. I'm not going anywhere as long as you want to talk about, nerd out about the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. I will always be here. Yu-Gi-Oh everything will always be here. You guys are my endeavors. I promise you that. I'm not going anywhere. Choco, thank you for the heartfelt message and for the massive donation and for using the link. Thank you. Thank you so much, Choco. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. And I think we had one other one you said.
I think Ivrea had.
Ivrea, thank you
Thank
for the
you
donation.
for
I don't
the
think
dono.
Dill is crazy like this all the time. I think it's the continual sleep deprivation mixed with the sudden adrenaline rush of being live. LMAO. She would know.
She would know, and she's absolutely right.
It has a lot
She's
to do
not
with it, but
absolutely
even
right.
when
I
you were
think-
sleeping like all the time,
Yeah.
you're just still a psychopath.
Right,
I mean,
yeah.
that's just the bottom line.
For the dono.
Is he a psycho or a socio?
That's hard to say.
Yeah.
I think,
I-
psycho.
I-
I think
I-
he knows what he does is wrong, so he's
Oh,
psycho.
okay.
I would clarify him as like a Looney Tune.
Thank you for
I think you guys are-
the dono.
He's a kid in a candy shop that he was allowed to buy whatever he
He wa-
wanted. And he ate
That was
all
not
of it
true.
in
My
10
mom's
minutes.
very against sugar. You know
But
that.
that's what
Thank
I'm saying. That's what
you
you're like.
for
Yeah, and I
the
remember
dono.
specifically
Oh, boy.
you secretly buying candy and
Oh,
stashing
yeah.
it
Oh,
here
I
in this
do
basement.
remember that.
I
That's
specifically
yeah.
remember that.
I
And then
remember
she
that.
would find it and flip out.
Not only candy, like the 5-pound bags of candy.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
gigantic.
I would buy those huge, 5-pound bags of
the
candy.
Costco bags.
Yeah, and I would just have them down here. Sometimes I get busted.
Yeah.
It was like, but you know what? Looking back on it,
Sometimes.
it's funny because like some people, their parents when you're like in your teen years, they bust you with like alcohol down here. With me, it was just bags of candy.
Yeah.
So I think my parents will take that. I think.
But she was trying to help you out in the sense of like, in the sense of not giving you diabetes.
Health, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I might have pre-diabetes.
I know, that's why you bought that obnoxiously comical-sized water bottle off of Amazon.
It's kept me
Remember
on track.
that? Do you guys remember that on stream for like 2 months? That's all he was drinking.
What?
It was like this.
Oh,
big.
the what?
Another big
I've
one,
seen
so-
that water bottle live. That water bottle
Holy
is
Lord.
terrifyingly big.
It was a great 50.
Where'd it
I think,
go?
I think it spent $50.
Where
on
is it? Where'd it go?
Not just candy though.
Choco. Oh my! Wait, hold on. Who is Choco?
Who is
Thank you for another $50 donation.
Wait a minute.
Also, AC, we in there, baby.
Wait,
Who
now,
is this?
now,
Okay, hold on.
Don't look.
So,
Who is it?
So
It's not
we're
someone
with.
here,
Yeah,
right?
so it's someone we're going
Okay,
with.
now who is Choco? Now I need to know.
That's a long list to go
Is
through.
someone going? Is Choco? Are you going to AC with us?
This is awkward.
AC, we in there, baby. Another $50 donation. Choco, thank you so much
confused.
for another $50 donation. Barrett Letty.
I love these fellas. He says.
Wow, we love you too, Barrett.
I'm gonna.
We love you
I
too.
love this,
Choco,
man.
whoever
Love you,
you
Barrett.
are, thank you so much for another massive
Dude,
I
what
think
donation.
you should know who this is now.
Goose, thank you for the 777 donation. Thank you. Happy birthday, man. Thank you for everything. Much love, man. Keep being you and keep soaring. Thank you, Goose.
I
That's a
love
very
that.
nice
It might
message.
be
Thank you
Barrett.
so much, man.
Barrett's not
You
coming.
keep
No,
being
Barrett's
you.
not coming.
You keep being you, Goose. You're a great person.
We love
You're
Goose.
I'm very lucky to have you in this community. Goose, you rock. I'll see you soon, my friend. Pink Penguin, thank you for the $5 donation. Happy birthday, Dill. You're a true homie. Thank you for making such an amazing community to be a part of, and I hope you have a great birthday. Also, you should have arrived now, by the way. I have a package that I have not opened. I open every gift I get on my birthday, so I'll reach out to you tomorrow, Pink. I'm assuming it was Redbubble, but that was very nice of you to do that, Pink. But I'll reach out to you tomorrow. Thank you for the donation. And May, thank you for the donation. Happy birthday. Can't wait for Friday. I can't wait for Friday as well.
Thanks to meet
And
Entame. I'm excited to meet
Yes.
Entame.
Oh my god.
I'm excited to see if
She's
Entame is
awesome.
nice to me and just not nice to you. I'm
Oh.
intrigued to see if that's the case.
Is she nice? She's nice to you guys.
She
right?
loves us.
Yeah. That's the point. That's why I'm checking.
But that's part of our
I don't have to
very-
put up- I don't have to put up with
I
this
have
guy.
a very interesting. I feel like we're kind of like brother sister almost, right? Do you get that vibe?
It's a Tiger Rook situation.
Yeah, I do
where
feel
she
that way.
abuses you.
and I'm very nice to her.
Yeah.
But I'm also a little scared of her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if
Tiger
a
Rook.
little scared of her. I don't know
yeah,
said that.
And I'm excited to see you again. Chapel, thank you for the donation.
Oh my god.
You forgot to read the note attached to the nuke, I mean president. Za Nuke Man wishes you Za birthday, saying it twice is a sign of good luck. You in the background. Luke, why the hell are you spending my war fund to send some random ass message? Well, that'd be fun if that actually happened. Chapel, thank you, Chapel. Thank you. Choco's got to be Latrell, maybe.
I don't know who could choke.
Latrell made another account.
I don't know.
What's
Hey,
his
Mike.
PayPal?
Could just be someone hyping up AC and they're not
Could be
even
someone
going.
hyping up AC. That's true. That's true.
AC.
They could be
in
hyping it.
there.
Honestly, they could.
I don't
just
know. Them to say we in there, like.
be. It sounds like they're there.
It's Latrell.
It would make sense, right?
Yeah,
It sounds like it.
Someone call Latrell right now. Put him on blast.
The we in there phrasing makes me think it's Latrell.
Jarrett
He
would
be
use
like-
it too.
Yeah.
But
Sure,
I
what
don't
else
think
you
Jarrett would do it anonymously.
Latrell said, "Nah, couldn't be me." I don't
Oh,
know. That's
no,
a little
nah.
saucy.
Latrell, thank you, man.
Sorry.
Latrell, thank you so much, dude.
Latrell.
Jesus. Well, guys,
We got a
that's-
few more. We got a few more, baby.
It's not stopping.
Wait,
Thank you,
it's-
guys.
Wait,
Or it's not
Not
over
going-
yet.
you're not going to bed.
Judge, can I have another piece?
Yeah, of course, man.
Yeah.
I got
Thank
you.
you.
There we go.
Nick T, another piece?
Yeah, please.
Oh my god, you guys are going hard today. I love it.
No leftovers, baby.
I need
You need the
fork.
fork.
Yeah,
We're
sorry.
going all night,
We're
baby.
live.
Eating ice cream
You
cake.
just lick that fork.
It was like sensually.
I watched a weird. Never mind. I'm not gonna
No. Not on screen.
What? What just happened?
Well, I'm gonna read two in a row by the same person. I'm gonna skip over one real quick. We have
Thank you, Judge.
$5 from Nexo, message retracted, and then another $5 from Nexo. We wish you a best happy birthday from the Yu-Gi-Oh community.
Nexo, thank you so much, man. You are also someone who's changed my life greatly. Thank you, Nexo. Love you. Thank you for the super chat.
But I'm picking this one up.
Hey, Barrett.
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Is this D. Dylan?
This is, yes.
Wow, a celebrity on my telephone.
Oh no!
What is that?
I almost hit the
You almost hit 911.
Emergency
What are you,
call
don't
canceled.
call 911, bro. What are you doing?
I was trying to raise the
I actually
volume
did
and
that
I
once
hung up on
accidentally.
Barrett.
Did you just call 911?
Almost.
pretty
Almost.
How did that even happen?
If you
My
keep hitting the
God.
lock screen.
Why are you
and-
trying to hit
Hey,
it?
we're
It's already
all
full
going
on.
to the clinker tonight. That's illegal, right? You can't call
Barrett,
911.
I accidentally hung up on you to call
Accidentally
911
It's not ideal.
Why would you do that?
because the iPhone has a very good emergency lock button thing.
That's okay.
Thank you,
How
Judge.
are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great. Oh my goodness. Are we live on the radio?
You're live on the radio. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Dylan there?
Come here.
Thank you, Dad.
Dylan?
Hey, Barrett.
Hold on, I got a friend for you. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Damn it.
Hello? Hi?
Hey, who's this?
Hey man, this is your Uncle Wayne.
It's been about a year, Wayne. How you doing?
It's been a long time, man. Look, I've been out in the backyard all day counting caterpillars. How are you?
I'm good, man. That's good to hear from you.
With that many caterpillars?
I'm just here in Santa Monica where it's about 2 p.m. and
Huh?
There's no time zones.
I've been out in the backyard all day finger painting.
I thought you said you were counting caterpillars.
I've been doing both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, what's your favorite Digimon?
I don't really watch the show.
You don't like Digimon?
No, not that I don't like it. I just haven't watched it.
Who would win in a fight, Digimon, Neopets, or your grandma?
Probably Neopets.
Neopets, yeah.
Ah.
Neopets. A
Why?
great game, by the way.
I'm gonna say Digimon rather.
I'll probably say Digimon because my grandmother has passed on. That's not funny.
I knew he was gonna do it.
That's not funny. She was crushed she was killed at the pencil factory.
The pencil factory?
Yeah, a bunch of pencils fell on her.
So you would say she was pumped with lead.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
you could say that, except it was graphite.
Well, Wayne, we're trying to finish the show here, man.
Yeah, you could say that because of the accident, it erased her.
Wayne, we're trying to finish the show here.
Oh, me too. I'm trying to finish. Are we talking about the same show? Are you talking about Three's Company?
No,
Thank
I'm
you
talking about
for
Sevens
the
Up.
dono.
Oh, I don't know about that. All right, I'll let you guys go.
I love you. I love you, Uncle Wayne.
I love you, Wayne.
Oh,
Hang up.
bye.
And Patricia was coming.
Anytime and Patricia go, we were done.
I love how like he
These
says bye.
screams.
He says bye in a completely normal voice.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, bye.
He does.
Thank you, Barrett. Uncle
Because he almost
Wayne.
breaks character there.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord Almighty.
I love him.
Yeah.
He's
That was fun.
something.
One of a kind.
All right, we have 5 more.
Yeah.
You said 5 more a few times.
Yeah, but
We're
we
not
had
going
more
home.
got added. We have $2 from Philip Rosewood.
Good call.
Enjoyed Shang-Chi?
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi. Can't wait for Venom 2 and Eternals.
Yeah.
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 I'd say, yeah.
Did you
Venom
see-
2's
wanna
release
see
date
it.
got moved up. Eternals is November.
Did I watch that if I didn't see the first one?
Is there a
What?
Venom
Venom
2?
Yeah.
Probably,
I mean, it's
yeah.
in
Venom was-
my opinion, I was not a huge fan.
Venom
of
was okay. It wasn't like great.
It was like a
but it wasn't
90s
bad.
superhero movie.
Yeah, actually, that's a good
Yeah.
way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did like how Eddie Brock looked like he's dying the whole movie. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That was, I like that. I don't know.
Ed Hardy. Tom Hardy.
Wow.
You'll get there.
The t-shirts.
they're together.
Time to go.
What was I gonna say? Did you see the trailer?
I have Rhea with $2.
For what?
Eternal.
You and X are like Perry the Platypus and Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
I've never seen Adventure Time, so I don't know what she's talking
On
about.
Adventure Time, Phineas and Ferb.
It's a pretty good shot, though.
I've
love
never
that.
seen
I love he
Adventure
loves it.
Time.
Yeah, X-Layer is like Dr. Doofenshmirtz, and Dylan definitely is Perry the Platypus.
I saw that one come in, and I'm like,
Yeah.
how am I gonna piss everyone off?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I know how to do it. I know it's Phineas and
literally.
Ferb. Yeah,
Chat is so
I'm
mad.
so offended.
I know
right
it's
now.
Phineas and Ferb. I'm kidding. I'm obviously.
I have a couple friends that would be
I love it.
unsubscribing.
good.
That was right. That was good. Yeah, that guy's on TikTok.
Perry the Platypus.
Am I doofus?
You're definitely Perry the Platypus.
He's like, oh, a platypus, and then he puts the hat on. Perry.
Dude, honestly, that makes the show. Their dynamic makes the show. So yeah.
The chat is rebelling against you right now.
Yeah, Dill, the chat might.
And so your channel's dead now.
Yeah.
Oh, I said it on my birthday. You can't get canceled for something. No, I never done that. I didn't say that.
All right, we moving on real quick. We have 2 real from Caio. That phrase "Dill to X-Layer" in Portuguese seems romantic. What did you say to X-Layer that seemed romantic? I wonder what would you say to X-Layer? I'm trying to remember.
You love him.
I said I love you. I can't wait to see you one day. No, I'm kidding. What did I say to him? I don't know.
But in the Portuguese translation, it kind of sounds romantic. I like that.
I would ship it.
I would ship it. We've got $2 from Nexo. P.S. Go for the Aki body pillow, man. You deserve it.
No, I'm not. It's not a thing.
He said you deserve it.
Doesn't matter. Nexo, thank you so much.
Why is he saying it's not a thing? Like there's not one right there.
Oh my god.
Then we have. Yeah, I'm there.
Oh,
Dude, I wish, dude. At least we'd then have a real pillow to sleep on when we sleep.
Yeah,
He got you there.
Did you have any pillows? Nah, just those. And
Oh,
the
yeah.
pillows are like this big. That's what you put your head on.
Stop. That's a regular size.
No,
pillow.
it's not. A regular size pillow is
This
yay
big.
big. These are
Homie,
yay.
you have many
It's not my
pillows.
house. I don't
Even
know
a
what to tell you.
hobbit couldn't
Homie,
rest their head
homie
on.
wouldn't
not
give
my
you.
house.
Homie wouldn't give you blankets either. You just
It
be
is your
dying.
house. You don't
Yeah.
own the home, but it's your home.
No. I'm only a man. I can only do so much.
You're barely a man.
A white man.
Oh my! All right.
All right. Then we have 2 real from Caio.
This is great.
Nick Ting to 911. Hey,
Hey,
everybody!
So why are you calling this line? Was your emergency?
Dude, they would definitely come for me.
Do that again.
Hey, everybody!
Come on, that's your donation sound.
Can you record?
Oh my god! Can you go back and record that?
All right. Are we done?
Oh
No.
no.
We have
Last and
$2
not least.
from Ivrea. He's a semi-aquatic egg-laying mammal of action. Oh, Perry the Platypus.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
it's platypus.
Yeah.
What did you think it was?
And
Dylan?
then I think you have a
Yeah, this is actually crazy because I didn't say this. Creamy Mimi, this is a good one to end on. Creamy Mimi donated $5. Those who are gone haven't completely vanished from your life. They just went ahead earlier, but I live in a way that won't shame them when I see them again.
You have that written down.
I have that written down.
Revolver.
And that's what Revolver said. And I literally had it written down.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh
I was
my
going to say
fucking
that in
God.
my opening thoughts in regards to Davis.
I've got chills. That's insane.
So it's incredible
Yeah.
that whoever Creamy Mimi has ended this stream by donating that exact quote. Great quote by Revolver, and it's so true. Hashtag thank you, Davis. Rest in peace, my Arizona brother. Oh, and happy birthday, Dill. Thank you, Creamy
Thank you,
Mimi.
Creamy. That
And
is-
on that note,
that's it.
you know, it's been a stream of a lot of emotions.
Yeah,
Obviously,
that's to say the least.
to celebrate,
Yeah.
you know, a birthday, but that obviously takes the back seat. I'm happy we were able to dedicate this to a good friend of ours
Yep.
who will always be immortalized on this channel.
Literally.
Davis, you know, our thoughts and prayers are with you and your family and your loved ones, and you will be missed, my friend. Calibro, Nick T, Dredger, and Pete do some incredible things online. They're going to promote all their stuff. If you want to follow them, their links are down below. Gentlemen, you have the floor.
All right,
And
I'll go-
thank you for tonight. Thank you.
Of course.
Thank
I'll go quick since I've been so active on mine. I stream on Twitch like once a month at this point, but I'm gonna get back to it. I'll keep saying it until it happens.
It'll happen.
I'm gonna get back to it. The link's down below. It's twitch.tv/CalBreezy. That's
Oh my
CalBreezy. And I stream basically anything: first-person shooters, Pokemon, Fall Guys with Dill on occasion. Just really any game variety. But yeah, if you ever want to come hang out and follow me over there, and I should be able to get a streaming schedule up soon, but we'll see if work cooperates.
I hope so.
Well, we can.
And I want you to tell work that your streams are more important.
There's football
And
Sunday.
their schedule revolves around you.
The other day I had to work until like
Oh man.
7:15, and I had an 8 o'clock
Multi-range.
basketball game, and I almost had to tell them, look, like the basketball game's more important. I got to
It
get
is.
that.
Shoulda.
But I made it.
And then you went out and scored 2 points.
Yeah. I hit the first bucket of the game, and it was a 3.
Good job, dude.
Sheesh.
All right.
You're a regular Lucas Scott over there.
We
I don't want Tree Hill reference.
Yes, it is, sir.
Nice.
Nice.
I also stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/NickFightsMoms. I have pretty, other than a couple misses lately, have been streaming consistently on Sunday nights and Monday nights, kind of late, maybe 10:30, 11:30 p.m. EST. But that will probably continue, maybe a slightly earlier, same days but slightly earlier, given my fall schedule. But those days will probably stay consistent, given my current schedule. So be on the lookout for that. I've been doing some Pokemon Crystal Randomizer, which I still need to get back to because it's kind of taking the back seat to some music performance stuff. I've been doing some covers, some originals, and that's been a lot of fun, thanks to you guys. Speaking of which, I play music solo as Nameling. I have music on all streaming platforms. My Ask Again EP is out there. I have one half of a song on A Summer Split also out there. And I have a recording session and my first show later this month. Ooh. So that'll be really cool. Be on the lookout, honestly, for hopefully a recording of that first show, because I think that'll be one for the books for me.
Hell yeah.
Exciting.
And then, of course, I also play front a hardcore band called Mom Fight, and we have music everywhere. So go check that out if you're into heavy music.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm Dredge. I stream on twitch.tv/DredgeNator. We're doing a Pokemon Y randomized Nuzlocke that was going really, really, really well until Monday, when I decided to accidentally kill 12 Pokemon in 4 hours.
That's all right.
It hurt. I won't lie. We got guillotined. We got one at KO'd a couple times.
I mean, that just happens.
We had some laugh. We had some people in chat distract me. I'm gonna blame other people because it's definitely not my fault. And then we're gonna continue. Hopefully, get through the last gym and then the Elite Four. Hopefully, this weekend at some point. So come check it out. Pete.
Yeah.
Say the best for last.
Yeah. Run a channel, YouTube, Clueless Gamers. Do some TV show reactions, movie reviews, and trailer reactions over there. A whole bunch of other stuff. Today, I recorded with my friend Brian the first episode of First and 10, our NFL football podcast. So that will probably go up sometime later this weekend. I've been pretty busy. I apologize for a little bit of inactivity. I definitely have some what if reactions to that we've reacted to, but I have not edited yet. So stay tuned to that for the channel. Probably this weekend into the beginning of next week, I can finally get back to somewhat of a normal editing schedule. Just work has been crazy so far. But yeah, follow me on there, and for any updates on that, follow me on Twitter at PeterCaro21.
Caliber, Nick T, Dredger, and Pete, great guys, and they are valuable members here of the Sevens Up Talking Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. So thank you guys so much for helping me. It wouldn't be a podcast without you guys, so thank you for being here. Thank you, chat, for chilling out. I know some of you are here late because I know some of you are in like the UK and you're still here, which is Europe.
Insane.
It's early
insane.
over there now.
Yeah, right. So thank you for all the birthday wishes. Thank you for all the donations. Thank you for all the super chats. You guys changed my life. And I really do mean that in the most positive way possible. Jack Knight, thank you for the $5 super. Happy official birthday, Dill. Hope you have a good one. Thank you, Jack. Love all of you guys. Thank you so much for your incredible support. And I hope you have an amazing day and an amazing rest of your week. Rest in peace, Davis. Take care, guys. Love you. Good night, guys.
Good night. Take care of your loved ones.